Hi guys, Merry Christmas! I'm Solaris. Welcome to my home. Please come in. I'm so happy to host you. Today I'm going to channel for you psychic messages to help you in your love life using astrology, tarot cards, and oracle cards. Today's video is what have they realized about you and about this connection? I'm going to look at their understandings and breakthroughs in the past, present, and future. There will be an extended after the reading if you want to know even more about your connection with your person. And I have a very special Christmas present for you as a bonus. In the comments, you can all ask me one question about the relationship between you and your person, and I will answer it with astrology, tarot cards, or oracle cards, or whichever method I feel like will best answer your question. Please include your birthday and their birthday if you know it. Even though if you don't know it, it's totally okay. I can still channel for you. When you include a birthday, please write out the month so I don't mix up the month and the day. I hope you enjoy this special personalized reading just for you, as well as this reading for the collective. Today, you have 3 piles to choose from. The first pile is the Nutcracker with the Blissful Dolphin Tarot cards and the Rose Quartz Crystal. Pile 2 is this pastel Christmas tree with the Star Child Tarot cards and the Angel Aura Crystal. Pile 3 is the Swan Queen with the Gentle Heart Tarot and the Golden Geode Crystal. When you have chosen the pile you would like to watch, go to the description box and scroll down to where you see the timestamps. Click on the timestamp that matches your pile and that will take you to your reading. I'll see you there. Bye.
Hi Pile 1! Welcome to your reading today. Merry Christmas! I am so glad you guys are here with me watching. You guys have picked a couple of cute things today. You guys have picked the Nutcracker with all of his beautiful, fashionable outfit choices. I love this. I love that we have this little pink Nutcracker for you. The Nutcracker might be important to you and your person, so I'm just going to put him a little front and center for you so we can channel today. I also have a pink rose quartz for you to bring you love this holiday, and you have chosen the Blissful Dolphin Tarot cards, which I'm going to use to see the topic of your reading today, which is what have they realized about you? We're going to see what have they realized, what will they realize, what are they currently realizing, past, present, future, all the details, all the amazingness. So I'm going to start with the relationship spread to see what are you realizing about your person currently in this current moment. And I will do reversals for the tarot, but not for the oracle, which I will actually be layering on top of your cards today. But first I'm going to lay the tarot down. This is also what are they currently realizing at this moment. So like what's in process? What are they processing? What are they realizing in process? I have what have they finished realizing about you and this connection in the past. I have 3 cards for what are they realizing about you in the future. So what will they realize? And then I have a long-term outcome card. So this would be what will they realize about you long-term down the road? And I'm going to layer it now with 'Tis the Season Oracle. All right. So what are you in the process of realizing? What is your person in the process of realizing? What have they already finished realizing? What will they realize about you in the future? And what will they realize farther than 3 months down the road in the future? So what are you in the process of realizing? You're in the I think right now you're feeling like, or what you're realizing is you're realizing you don't want to cut off your options for your person. I get options here. I get community. I feel like you see them in the community, you see them out and about, or you realize that you guys are friends or have a close connection, a close bond, that you might share similar groups or similar affiliations, that kind of thing, that you know each other in the community, that they are one of your options. And I get intuition. So I'm also getting that you're following your intuition with your person and you are in the process of realizing what your intuition is telling you. But I'm guessing you're in the process of realizing that this person is only one of your options. So for your cards, I get the Hermit, I get the 5 of Wands in reverse, and I am getting the 10 of Pentacles. You are in the process of realizing that, I feel like on one hand, you're realizing that your person and you could have a real solid future. So this Ten of Pentacles is beautiful. You're in the process of realizing you guys could have a real future, and I feel like there's a big piece of you that really wants this. But also you're realizing that they might not be fighting for you or this connection, or you're in the process of realizing that. You also might be in the process of realizing with the Hermit card that you might be feeling or realizing that they might be removing themselves, or you might be in the process of realizing that they might be withdrawn or withdrawing from you. So there might be this. Also, the Hermit, which is very good about this, is that there is wisdom that comes along with this card. And so you might be realizing or in the process of realizing that your person is gaining some wisdom in this downtime. In this time where maybe they've gone off by themselves, where they're not fighting for this connection. You're in the process of realizing communication skills and techniques to avoid conflict or to resolve conflict without it escalating. You're in the process of realizing how to repair after an argument or a fight, or how to lean towards each other during times of conflict. With the Five of Wands in reverse, it's also that you're not wanting to get into fights, or you're not wanting to fight with your person. And so if there's an argument, or if you guys have like some conflicts, or if your, let's say, values don't align, future goals don't align, that kind of thing, that you might be also thinking about like, how do we communicate in an effective way which doesn't lead to like arguments? So you're in the process of realizing that. I get Capricorn and Virgo energy with the Hermit. So there is this energy. Your person is in the process of realizing on the nice list, on the naughty list, incoming news. Your person is realizing that you are a fully actualized, developed human, and that you are not only like somebody that's sweet, you also might have another side to you. So on the nice list, on the naughty list, they might be learning about maybe some of your flaws. And I get with incoming news, I feel like you might be educating them or filling them in on all of the facets about you. They also might be really getting to know you, and they might be really discovering things as they're getting to know you, as things unfold. Maybe things about your approved areas, pieces of you that you like, that they like. Other areas, flaws, or pieces of you that you don't like, strengths and weaknesses, maybe your angelic side and your naughty side, maybe like your good girl, good boy persona, and then your naughty girl, naughty boy persona. So it seems like that they're starting to realize that there's more to you, that you're not a one-dimensional person, and that there's more to be explored and more to be discovered. And what I like about this with incoming news, I feel like your person is realizing they need to ask you some very interesting, sexy questions, or they might want to get to know you on a deeper level. I get with the incoming news that you might hear from your person soon. They might be realizing they need to reach out to you, or they might need to communicate with you soon. So there is this. So I would not be surprised. Also, if you've just dropped a bomb on them, or if you've just given them a piece of your mind, or if you have filled them in or given them some food for thought, I feel like they are very much learning a lot and realizing a lot from what you have said. And I feel like that more is to be revealed. Now, in regards to your person, what are they realizing? I get the Chariot, I get the Queen of Cups in reverse, and I get the Two of Pentacles. So I'm getting that they are realizing a lot in regards to how to progress this connection forward and how to move forward with you. I would say with the Chariot, I feel like they would like to progress this relationship or connection, and they might also have learned a lot while they've been traveling, or you've been traveling because of the Chariot. They might have had some tower moments while this has been going on. So there is this. I'm getting Cancer zodiac sign energy that is showing up, but also I can never look at the Chariot and not think of Sagittarius energy. So there is that. Also, I am releasing this obviously on Christmas for you guys as a present. So your person might have had some realizations, or at least half of them, or part of them, a big part of them, during Sagittarius season. So just over the past 3 weeks. Then I get the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting also they might be realizing too about like, with the nice list, naughty list, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, maybe they're thinking that there's like a side to you that might be a little less loving or a little less empathic, that kind of thing. So maybe the Queen of Cups in reverse, they're realizing like, wow, if pile one's not giving me their love, Why is that? Why is that? You know, it's almost kind of like they're needing to get some more information. A lot of this I'm getting is like trying to get more information from you or trying to realize a lot from information gathering session. So there is this. I get more Cancer energy with Queen of Cups in reverse, but I'm also getting Pisces and Scorpio energy here. But I like that they do see you as a queen. They also might have realized a lot if you are in your less loving phase, less emotionally demonstrative energy, that kind of thing. Two of Pentacles in reverse. They are realizing they do not want to juggle their life in a way that is chaotic and difficult. I feel like they want to make clear choices, they want clarity, and they want to be able to make decisions. So there is this. What have they realized in the past? So I get arguments, responsibility, and wondering. So I feel like your person, they might have realized a lot from an argument that you guys had, or if there was an argument in their life, they might have realized a lot about you from that. So there is this. This I also feel like if they've done things that have given them negative consequences, they've realized a lot about that. I get responsibility, so I'm also getting that your person too, they have learned a lot about responsibility and to take accountability in an argument for their side. So there is that. So I feel like your person has realized a lot about responsibility and taking accountability, about conflict resolution or addressing conflict before it blows up into an argument. They've learned a lot about you in this connection if there have been any arguments there. And I get wondering. I get that your person also has realized that they are curious about you, that they are wondering about you, and that they want to know more about you. In the past, I get Ace of Wands, I get the Eight of Cups in reverse, and I get the Knight of Cups. Your person has realized that they have romantic feelings for you and sexual feelings for you. So the Ace of Wands, they have realized that they feel a lot of chemistry with you, a lot of physical and sexual passion, a lot of things that have happened in, I would say probably in the last 3 weeks, that have really given them a glimpse into the passionate side of you, or the passion you guys have, the chemistry you have. And also I feel like they realized they wanted a new beginning and a fresh start with you. And I get the Knight of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy yet again. I'm getting a lot of water sign energy in this pile, and I am getting that your person realized that their feelings for you were romantic, were like squishy and sweet and loving, and your person has wanted to like give you their heart. Your person has realized that they want to give you their heart. And the Eight of Cups in reverse. They realize that they do not want to walk away from you in this connection, that they do not want to abandon you or reject you or avoid this connection, and that they realize that they also might not really want to or are not quite ready to let go of other situations in their life that are interfering with this connection. So they also might be feeling like, yeah, but I'm not really quite ready to make changes, but I also don't want to lose or let go of pile one. So there is this. All right. What will they realize about you in the next 3 months? All right. Making amends, investment, and giving generosity. Okay, so investment and giving generosity. Your person will realize in the next 3 months that they would like to invest in you. And they also might have a particular investment that they would like to make in order to benefit you in this connection. I also feel like your person's going to realize that you are a very generous person, or that they want to give to you generously. So there is this piece. There might be something that you've given them that they're going to feel like is very generous, and that they realize a lot about you and your character and your heart because of this. So that is beautiful. So I love this energy. And then making amends. If you guys have gotten into a fight with the arguments card, with the Five of Wands in reverse, I feel like your person might want to kiss and make up. Your person realizes that they want to either make amends with you in regards to maybe something, if they haven't been generous, they might want to make up for it. They might want to give back to you in the way that you've given to them. I feel like that they realize that there's a way that maybe they can give back to you or help you out in something. So there is that, and they want to make a repair. Your person will realize within the next 3 months. I get the Nine of Cups, I get the Five of Pentacles, and Temperance. So the Five of Pentacles connects with giving generously and investment, because the thing is Five of Pentacles is about poverty and financial loss or worry, And so I feel like with this, in this connection, that your person might also be going through some financial hardships, or they might realize a lot if they are going through financial hardships. If you are going through a financial hardship, they might realize a lot too. Like, let's say you're the one that's stressed with the Five of Pentacles, and they're like, oh, I can give to pile one, I can give back. If they are the one with the financial Five of Pentacles hardship, you might give generously to them or invest in them, and then they might also realize a lot about you or about this connection because of that. But it does seem like there may be some financial helping each other out. So there is this. I'm also getting Temperance, which this seems to be a destiny. And then the Nine of Cups represents pleasure, which can be sexual, or it can just be about like enjoying the connection and enjoying each other. They're going to realize how much happiness and fun and pleasure they have with you, how much they enjoy being with you, how much like they are just activated and like buzzing on like so many levels when they're with you. I feel like they also will realize that you've made a dream of theirs come true, or a dream or a wish come true. So that is cool. And then with the Temperance, I always look at this as a destiny. I look at this as patience. So they might realize that there needs to be patience here. They might also realize that it's a destiny here. They might realize that it's a destiny between the two of you because of so much happiness that they feel when they are with you. So there is this. You also might make them go from a place of feeling like, wow, I was at my lowest. I was at my rock bottom with the Five of Pentacles. And now I am like at the top with my Nine of Cups. So you might make them go from like their rock bottom worst days to their most happy, fulfilled days. I love how the Nine of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment, and they have a realization in the next 3 months that you could be that emotional fulfillment for them. So that is beautiful. They might also realize that they have a fear of rejection. They also might worry or realize that they might go a little too excessive towards self-gratification with the Nine of Cups. And then I get Temperance. I feel like they are going to realize that you are like a destiny. So that is cool. All right, what will they realize beyond 3 months' time? I get the High Priestess and New Door of Opportunity. They're going to realize that you're the High Priestess. So they might have felt like you were the Queen of Cups in reverse. Maybe they thought you weren't into them, or that you didn't love them, or that you didn't have romantic feelings for them. But it seems like they're starting to come around and starting to realize that actually you might, and that your feelings for them might be a lot. And that they're going to realize, interesting how the Hermit connects with the High Priestess, which is both about masculine and feminine energies of wisdom and spiritual guidance. So that is actually very, very cool. Yet again, I am getting Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy here. So there is this. With New Door to Opportunity, I feel like they're going to realize that they have a new opportunity with you. And that it's a wise decision, it's a wise choice, or that you are a highly evolved, very wise person. So there is that, and you are an upright, divine feminine instead of the Queen of Cups reversed. They might have thought like, oh, all women, all feminines are like Queen of Cups reversed. All women want this, or want to treat me this way, or will hurt me in this way, or will just want me to give to them, or aren't loving and giving back to me, or don't meet my needs. They might have that, and then over time, they're realizing like, no, pile one totally isn't like that. They're not like the other ones, and they can totally meet my needs. And this is a beautiful opportunity. And they're an evolved woman, or they're an evolved feminine. And this is beautiful. Also, I feel like they're going to finally be able to hear and trust their intuition with the High Priestess upright. And they're going to realize with a very strong intuition, like, oh, wow, this is a new opportunity for me. I can go over here. So that is very cool. I feel like your person might be working through some fears. I feel like your person might be working through some fears of rejection, fears of maybe being taken advantage of or being used in some way. I feel like your person might be experiencing maybe some healing opportunities right now in their life. And so they are trying to reprogram or rewire the way they look at love and relationships. Now I have the Stellar Energy Oracle and I have the Hermits. So we're going to see what are they realizing about you right now. And I'm going to do 5 Stellar Energy Oracles. And then I'm going to do 5 Hermit Tarot card oracles to see, and I'm going to layer them together on top of each other. What is pile 1's person realizing about pile 1 and their connection together? All right, so I get Ace of, and I'm not taking reversals for oracles. Ace of Swords and patiently waiting. They are realizing that they are patiently waiting to talk to you. They are patiently waiting for a new beginning. They are realizing that they are patiently waiting for you to talk to them. And that they are maybe waiting for you, waiting to start something new. And that they've realized this, that they're realizing like, wow, why am I always waiting around to get a message? Why am I always looking at my phone hoping that pile one will message me or will comment on my stuff or will, interact with me or stop by or, I feel like your person is realizing that they are like always waiting to see what might you do. I feel like they're observing you a lot. You're on their radar and they're very much watching you to see like what's going to happen. So there is that. They might be like, when are they going to text me or text me back? When are they going to stop by and see me? When are we going to be able to have a new beginning? So there is that. Another piece they might be realizing about their own self is they might be realizing that they are patiently waiting for them to be ready for a new beginning or ready to start progressing things forward or taking action on you. So they also might be waiting for their courage to come. They might be waiting for their bravery to kick in. Yeah, no, exactly. I get reach out and I get light. Okay, it seems like that you've been speaking with them in really, really beautiful, light, evolved ways. So that is great. So the cards about the Five of Wands in reverse, about the arguments in the past, they might have realized that, sometimes relationships are always fighting, but you're showing them a different way. You're showing them a different way to connect and talk and relate to each other. And I think they're like, oh my God, this is so refreshing. Oh my gosh, how is this a thing? Does this exist? How does pile one exist? So I get that with the Ace of Swords about communication and then the card of reaching out and then the light, I feel like they realize that they want to reach out to you in loving, evolved ways. And that when you reach out to them, it is just like light and beautiful and lovely and like pure and like a breath of fresh air and like a sunshine ray. So that is so beautiful. I feel like they realize that they are wanting to reach out to you and that they want to treat you just with like beauty and like sunshine and kindness. Tied up, I imagine you naked. They realize that they fantasize about you sexually, but that they won't act on it, or that they can't, or that maybe they're tied up right now. They might realize that they imagine you in like an R-rated way where you are tied up. They might realize that this might be a fantasy that you guys might share or have, or they might. It seems like that they imagine you in a very passionate way, and that they think about you so much in regards to this. So that is amazing. They also might feel like, oh my gosh, I want to pursue the passionate part of our dynamics, but I can't. Maybe you've set some boundaries there. Maybe you're like, we have to go slow. Maybe they are restricted or not available for that. Maybe they're like, oh my gosh, I want to act on it, but I can't invite them over. Like that kind of thing because of something going on. They might feel restricted, or they might restrict themselves to respect your boundaries. So there's that. Cold shoulder, and I want to make you do bad things. Your person is definitely thinking about you in a passionate way. The Devil card, 15, January 15th. Also, the 1st or the 8th or the 15th might be important. January 15th, August 15th, or August 1st or January 8th as well, or May 1st, or so that's that. So your person also might realize that they want to, during the times where it looks like they're avoiding you, during the times where it looks like they're shut down or they're not engaging with you, is a time period where they are fantasizing about you passionately. And that they are thinking about, or maybe dropping down into their shadow side, or dropping down into their lust, or dropping down into their strategy, their strategic energy in regards to like making you fall from grace. That kind of thing. So I feel like they are very, very much passionately thinking about you. They also might feel like once they get too worked up, they need to take a cold shoulder. It says cold shoulder, but I would say they might want to take a cold shower. So there is this. And then mirrored souls, and I need more time. So your person also feels like you guys are mirrored souls, that you guys are like soulmates, that you guys might even be twin flames, but that they might not be quite ready for this emotionally or spiritually, that they might not be ready to take on something so big like this, and that they need a little bit more time maybe for their own healing, or more alone time, or more, I would say like recharging time. So they might need this. So they might need to have a little bit more time before they can go there with you. But I do feel like you are very important to your person and they're realizing a lot. So there is this. Now I'm also getting April 15th, April 8th, or April 1st, January 4th, or August 4th. So there is this, or May 4th, or April 5th. All right, now we're going to see what have they realized about you even as recently as late last night with my late night thoughts deck and Chocolate Candy Kisses Sugar Rush of Love. Now these are two decks that I have actually since up until now I've only used in the extendeds. But today I've decided to break them out for you because it is Christmas after all. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I also have a Christmas present for you. Regardless of whatever holidays you celebrate, this is obviously Christmas and I'm releasing it. This is also a timeless video, so it's good for whenever you're watching it. But I would say that I have a Christmas present for you. I'm so glad for how you guys have been watching my videos all year and even before that. And I just wanted to give back. So for my present for you, if you guys want to leave a comment and ask me one question about you and your person, it won't be a general reading. It'll be specifically just for the two of you. And you ask only one question and then spell out your birthdays, like spell out the month instead of just using a number. So I know what your birthday is and their birthday, if you know it, with the year. And I will answer your question with astrology, psychic intuition, or any tarot or oracle deck that I have. If you have a particular favorite method, you can even say, can you please answer this with astrology? Can you please answer this with, and then just name one of the tarot or oracle decks that I have, and I will use that. If you don't know or you aren't sure, then let me know, and I will just pick one for you that I feel like will best answer your question. So, Merry Christmas. All right. So I'm going to do 5 Chocolate Candy Kisses, Sugar Rush of Love cards. Also, I will have an extended today. And at the end of this video, I will tell you how to access it and what we will cover. All right. All right. So I get surprise. Unblock me, please. Your person might be blocked. Your person might be afraid that they will get blocked. Your person might want to try to give you a surprise or make up for it if they are blocked. They might be realizing that they need to give you a surprise. This is a present and it's chocolate and candies, so they might want to surprise you. They also might be realizing that they are removing their own psychological or emotional blocks and that they want to give you a present. So there is this. Then I get playing games. I daydream about our future. Your person fantasizes. They realize that they fantasize about being with you and having a future with you, but they also might be playing games with you or playing a little bit of mind games or trying to be strategic with the way that they pursue you so that you are hooked or that you like them back. So there is this piece. So I feel like your person might be playing games with you. They may be like, oh, I can't message them back for 3 days, or oh, I'll message them back later and make them wait, maybe make them worry they could lose me, that kind of thing. So your person might be playing a little bit of mind games with you, or, you know, try to protect themselves in this way, or try to keep you hooked or interested so that they could have a future with you. So there is this. Also, playing games could be a little sexy. They might be thinking about those kind of games, bedroom games. They also might be thinking about wholesome games, like playing a game with you. Maybe go like play a sports game with you, or maybe play Parcheesi, you know? They might be thinking about that, especially if they like games. They might be like thinking about you and daydreaming about your future together while they're playing video games. So there's that. Success means nothing without you and reflecting. What they are realizing is that they've been reflecting on what does success mean to them. What does their career mean to them? What does success mean? And they've been reflecting on that. They've been reflecting on what does relationship success mean? And is it worth it to be in a relationship that could even be a strong one if you're not in it with them? Like, for them, they might be like, you know what, maybe I could have all the success in the world, but it won't mean anything if pile 1 is not by my side. So there is this. Then I get biting off more than you can chew, and I am afraid to say the wrong thing. If your person doesn't reply to you right away or say awesome stuff, They might be worried that connecting with you is a little bit over their head, that they're like, oh, I don't know if I can take on pile one. They are so amazing and magnificent in all of these ways. If they are awesome and smart and wise and incredible, what if I say something wrong? Or what if I say something stupid? Or what if I say the wrong thing and pile one feels like it's a red flag, or they leave, or they're like, oh, yep, nope, I'm turned off. It seems like your person's a little bit afraid to mess it up. And because of that, I feel like your person might be overly cautious or overly self-restrictive with what they say, how they say it, and the timing of it. So there is that. They also might be a little bit afraid of like, wow, can I really handle somebody like pile one? Can I really take them on? Because you're like a high priestess. So they're kind of like, ooh, they might be a little out of my league. They feel very lucky, though, that you are in their life, and they are very, very aware of how lucky they are. I feel like they've actually realized this for a while. Actually, I don't think that they're in the process of it, but I do feel like what they are in the process of realizing is that they would like to start over with you. It says, can we start from scratch? And I get lucky. They are very lucky that you are in their life. And I feel like that even St. Patrick's Day might be an important date for this connection. And I feel like that your person's like really realizing just like how lucky they are to have you in their life. And can they start over with you? Can they start fresh? Can they start new? Can they start this connection, better than maybe they started it in the past? All right. And now I have light side, shadow side messages from my twin flame deck. I'm going to do 5 and layer them like I've been doing to see what are they realizing about you. And these. All right. What are they realizing about you? Light side message. I am becoming a better person because of you. And lust. Intensity, sexual energy, and non-committal. Your person is realizing that they are becoming a better person when it comes to how they treat or interact with romantic partners, when it comes to how they act and show up in relationships, and I would say in regards to this relationship, in regards to you being their romantic partner. So when it comes to like lust, maybe they've made choices that haven't been awesome in the past. Maybe when it comes to sexual energy, they have made bad choices or choices that they weren't happy with or that created chaos with their sexual energy. And maybe they have been non-committal in the past. But it seems like they're becoming a better person and a better person because of you, and that they are really working on their choices, on their life, on who they are as a person and becoming better. So I feel like you are highly motivating for your person. And I feel like they are also wanting to be a better person to be a match with you. So I do feel like they are really working on it. But a shadow side is I don't deserve you. So your person also feels like, you know what, I am so infatuated with you, but like you're way better than me. I don't want to do this because I get memories because of either how they have treated you or because of how they have treated others before you. It seems like that your person says bittersweet, dwelling, and reminiscing memories, and I don't deserve you. Your person might be stuck in the past. Your person might be stuck in ruminating on their mistakes and ruminating on the choices that they have made in the past that have hurted people. That have hurt people or that have like created negative outcomes. And I feel like your person really associates those mistakes with their identity and with who they are. And that's why they want to be a better person, especially in regards to their sexual and relationship choices and, behaviors. So I feel like that your person is like, wow, they are really dwelling on the memories that they have done or dwelling on the choices and actions that they have done in their life, especially in regards to sex and sexual energy, which has, I would say, made them have low self-esteem about themselves and not trust that they can make good choices. But I get light. You are an angel in my life. So they are realizing that you are an angel and that you are a blessing, almost like you were sent for them. And then I get time. It says wait, cycles, and infinity. I feel like your person would like to have you in their life forever, for infinity. I feel like your person might feel like they need to wait and become a better person to be worthy and deserving of an angel. But I do feel like your person is definitely trying to break their cycles, break their patterns, and would like to have you for infinity. So that is very, very cool. Then I get shadow side. It says, I'm living the consequences of my choices and longing, aching, pining, and past love. Your person might also be feeling like they are still aching or pining away for a past love, that they might still have feelings for an ex and that they need to heal that. So they might still have some residual energy for somebody in the past. They also might be feeling like, wow, you know what? I've made bad choices, or I've made negative choices, which have had negative consequences to a past partner. So I feel like they might feel bad about how they've treated an ex or a past partner, or they might feel bad about how they have treated maybe a current partner, if you are, let's say, a third party, or they might feel bad about how they have treated you. So there is this, if you are in a relationship with them and they've hurt you. So I feel like your person feels bad about it, and I feel like they are living negative consequences right now. Another interpretation is I feel like they are aching and pining for you, especially if you are a past love. So there is that. And then I get light side. It says, you are my best friend. And then clinging, holding on, obsessing, and watching. All right, so your person is definitely holding on to you. They're definitely, and that's that also 8 of Cups reverse. Like, they don't want to walk away from you. They don't want to leave you or abandon you. I get obsessing and watching. So they are probably obsessed with you and watching you in your social media all the time. And that they're holding on to you. And that they've realized that they are obsessed with you. They've realized, or are realizing this, they are realizing that they watch you a lot. And they realize how much they hold on to you and how much maybe they're clinging to you. They might emotionally inside of themselves feel like they are clingy. They might be trying really hard not to be a clingy person, because they might feel like their energy just wants to cling on to you and they're trying to like self-contain. Even if you're like, yeah, but they're not even around. I feel like they really try to stop themselves a lot, and they try to control themselves a lot. If they weren't so controlled, they would probably show up to you and present very differently, and it would be like very messy. So I feel like your person uses a lot of self-restraint and self-control, which is why they maybe appear aloof. Maybe they do it a little too well. Maybe they overcompensate a little too much, and it gives you a mystery or it gives you confusing energy. But like, I feel like if they didn't, they would just like consume you. So there is that. But I also love, you are my best friend. I feel like they can tell you anything and they can really open up to you, and that they realize that you guys can be really, really deep and good friends as well. So that is beautiful. All right, guys, now I'm going to give you your final message before we go to the extended. And I have 3 holiday decks that you have seen on my channel in these last few weeks. I have 2 Hello Winter decks, this one and this one. And I have the Deck the Halls Oracle deck. And this is going to be interactive, where you pick your final message based on these piles. So I'm going to do 2 cards for each pile of Hello Winter. I want to spice it up. I need to give you a little something extra than just these. This is a holiday special, even though honestly, I feel like I haven't been making it that special. I've just been doing traditional readings where usually I do fancy stuff, where I have like surprise boxes and things inside of things, and I do other stuff and reveals, and honestly I haven't done that this year. I've been juggling a lot in my life, so I haven't really been as strategic as I usually am. So let me see if I can, I'm going to also do, okay, Ocean of Emotion. So in addition to these winter decks, and honestly, this is the last pile I am filming. I've already filmed pile 2 and 3. So I'm actually going to give you guys something I haven't given the other piles. So I'm going to see what is their primary predominant emotion that they feel with you, that is the strongest emotion that they feel when they think about you, or when they connect with you, or what they are going through right now with you, with the Ocean of Emotion. And then what else can I add? What else can I throw into this bonfire here? Yes. Also, we're going to do some Romeo Juliet oracles to see with this, what kind of dynamic would they want, have they realized that they want with you the most? And then with Journey of Love and Journey of Love 2, what have they realized that they are thinking and feeling about you the most? These are like their 2 most predominant thoughts in regards to you in this connection. Cool. Alrighty. Excellent. So I'm going to do Angel Aura. So if you guys are drawn to pile 1, it's angel aura time. If you guys are drawn to pile 2, we've got pyramid time. If you guys are drawn to pile 3, we'll do this glittery heart. Okay, so what they have realized about you and or realizing about you, and also all these other things that I've said. So feel free to pause the video if you need more time, and then unpause whenever you're ready, whenever you've picked your pile. All right, guys. Well, first of all, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, hypes, comments that you leave on my channel. It all helps boost my channel, and I appreciate you. If you have not subscribed, welcome to the channel. I invite you to subscribe, and thank you guys so much for also watching my ads for 30 seconds while they play in the background on silent so they don't bother you. After 30 seconds, you can press skip, and then it returns you to this video, and that gives me credit. So thank you for that, and also thank you for your donations to the channel. If you guys would like to donate, you can go to the description box and scroll down, and you have my PayPal link, my Venmo link. There's a super thanks button. I appreciate you guys. It helps me buy cards, crystals, cute things for the channel. Thank you guys for helping me out. And I'm also offering private readings at this time through my website, fairyastrology.com. And you guys can go to the link in the description box, and you guys can reach out to me if you need help. I will give you a reading over the phone or over a video call and help you in whatever area you want. All right. So for those of you who have picked this angel aura, your person's strongest predominant thoughts that they have in regards to you, that they've realized or that they think, are pleasure. You excite me in ways I never knew existed, and unbridled. Your spirit set me free. Your person is feeling sexually liberated, and they are feeling very happy. I am getting April 22nd, or the 22nd, or April, or the 4th of the month, or the 22nd of the month. So I'm like, how do I structure this so I can hold it up to the camera? All right, so I am getting this for you. So you are making your person feel like a whole new world is available to them because of you, and they're feeling excited. They are feeling electrified. They are feeling like, I would say they're feeling hopeful for maybe the first time in a very, very long time. And I feel like that your person is finally feeling like, wow, I can explore things with pile 1. I can be safe here. I can love them. They can love me. They like me back. And oh my God, they are so hot. I feel like that's what your person feels when it comes to you. So definitely 9 of Cups pleasure. Definitely like free-spirited, like you made me a better person. Now I am this like free, excited, passionate person. The dynamic they want with you is Rosaline. Conserve, chastity, serious, and formal. They still might feel like they need to liberate themselves from any sort of beliefs that have held them back. They still might feel like they need to wait in order to prepare themselves to be this person for you. They still might feel like they need to respect your sexual boundaries and limits. So there is this. So there is that energy. And also Rosalind was, I would say, Romeo's true love before Juliet. So I feel like they also might feel like you are a true love, if you are not the person that they like. Yeah, and I feel like that you're somebody that they've like always pined for or always wanted. So there is that. But they might feel like they have to be conservative right now. They might feel like they have to be still a little formal with you. You guys still might not have this kind of like uninhibited expression of each other. You know, they might be still playing it very safe, very cautious. And I feel like with chastity, maybe they're feeling like they haven't been able to get sexual with you yet. Or maybe they're like, I need to keep this pure for now, or held myself back, even though it conflicts very much with pleasure and you set me free. So your person also might be a little conflicted inside of themselves. Their strongest, most predominant emotion that they feel when they think about you is secrets. I hate not knowing what's going on. Your person is starting to feel very restless, like that unbridled horse. They just need to know. They need to know what you're doing, what you're up to, what's going on, what are your secrets. I feel like they just want to like dig inside your brain and like find out all about you. They wish that you could like print out a story of your life and that they could read and devour every page of it. So there is this. All right. Then I get Divine Masculine. I love it. Your person really feels like they can be their strongest, most masculine energy around you. So that is amazing. I feel like they also might want to like impress you with their masculinity. Then I get holiday shopping, strategic planning. Yeah, your person also might be trying to buy you a present and keep it a secret with the secrets. They also might be trying to be very strategic and plan how they can pursue you and obtain you. Especially if there's complications in their life, they might have to be very smart when it comes to this. And I get eggnog, looking forward to spending time with you. Your person definitely is looking forward to spending time with you. That is so beautiful. And then I get December, and I feel like they might want to spend time with you in December. So that is cool. So maybe even before the month is over, so soon. And it also says a chance to do things differently. Your person is excited because you offer a new door of opportunity, a new potential for them, a new opportunity to have a new life, to do things differently, to have a partner that's different, to have a new way of existence. I feel like your person's very excited, and I feel like they're like, wow, pile one opens up like a whole series of doors for me that I didn't think I could even have in my life, that maybe I can actually have. That's so beautiful. So I get that. Then I get safe and secure. You are being protected. I feel like your person really wants to keep you safe, really wants to protect you, really wants to keep you secure. I feel like they feel also very safe with you, and I feel like they want to be a safe place for you. So there is this. And then I get bold statement. Speak about what you know. Your person might be starting to get a little more bold with you. There is that conflict between chastity and being an unbridled, freedom-loving horse. So I feel like your person might be getting a little more bold with how they talk to you or communicate with you. All right, for those of you guys who have picked this pyramid, your person's strongest, most predominant thoughts about you are: illuminate, thank you for being you, my light in the darkness. And seduction, I wanted you the moment I saw you. And I'm getting March 26th, I'm getting February 6th, I'm getting the 26th of the month, or the 3rd of the month, or March. So there is this, or 26 years old. So your person feels very, very sexually attracted to you, and was from the very first second. And also feels like you were like a navigator for them. You really illuminated a path through the darkness. And I feel like that your person is really feeling like that they just are really grateful that you are who you are, and that you have a soul and a heart the way you have, because they feel very drawn to it. They feel like you illuminate their life with light and also with passion. So that is very cool. Your person would like to have a dynamic with you of balcony, land of love. And it says that your person, their ultimate relationship they would like to have with you is Romeo pursuing Juliet by climbing her balcony and professing all of this love. Your person wants to come out of the shadows basically and just woo you and romance you and kiss you on the balcony, and that's beautiful. So that is so great. So I love that. They want to have a balcony scene with you. Their strongest, most predominant emotion when it comes to you is creative. You inspire my mind and fill me with light. So that is so beautiful. It even said, my light in the darkness, you fill me with light. So you are somebody that really fills your person up with beauty, with light, with love. You fill them with possibility. You fill them with creativity. You are a muse for them. They also might share in artistic passions and endeavors with you. So that's also beautiful. So I also feel like that you guys might share artistry together, which is also very, very cool. And I feel like you very much stimulate their brain and you give them bright ideas. So that is very cool. Your person, 2 turtle doves, reconciliation. If you haven't heard from your person in a while, I feel like they would like to reconcile with you. I feel like they would like to talk to you and see how you are. I feel like they want to romance you and come back in. For those of you broken up, I feel like they want to get back together. And it says red cardinal, a message from the other side. There might be a spirit guide or an ancestor of yours or theirs that is communicating with them, or they might think of you every time they see birds, or I'm getting grandmother, honestly. I always see cardinals in regards to my grandmother, and then robins to my other grandmother. So actually my grandmothers come to me with birds. And so with red cardinal, a message from the other side, I feel like that, yes, in regards to this, your person also might have a grandmother ancestor that is connected to the two of you, or guiding you, or guiding that your person. Then I get winter solstice. Take the risk or lose the chance. Your person might have just tried to resurface for you on the solstice on the 21st. Your person is realizing I need to take the risk on pile 1 or I might lose them forever or lose the chance. And then I get Hanukkah, sparks fly. There might also have been something during Hanukkah or still going on. No, it would have already ended. I think it started this year on the 15th. So actually, yeah, so something from December 15th to like the 23rd, I would say, would be important dates maybe for you guys in this connection. And then I get festive travels. You are in for an adventure. Your person might want to travel with you or travel to see you. Your person also might think like you are the greatest adventure and you would be somebody who would be incredible to travel with. You would be somebody so fun and who they would totally love to travel with or travel to. And that is beautiful. They might contact you if you or they are traveling for the holidays. And then I get tasting success. Your hard work is rewarded. I also feel like they think you're very successful and that you work really hard and that you are, I feel like they might want to reward you for something that you have been working towards in your life. Like if you get a promotion, they might want to like go out and celebrate with you. I feel like they might really want to, you know, like give you some acknowledgement for something that you've done that was really hard. So I feel like they might try to plan that. All right. And they also want success with you, obviously, in this relationship. For those of you who have picked this beautiful glittery heart, your person's two strongest, most predominant thoughts about you are ascending. We have a special purpose, my love. And homecoming, I promise I'll be back soon. You might be in a no to low contact situation with your person. They might be blocked. I get 34 years old, or March 4th. I'm getting the 8th of the month as well, or August. So there is this. So your person might feel like they really think about, these two piles might also be like reconciliation piles. I feel like your person feels like you guys have a special purpose together and that they might try to resurface in your life or they might try to come back in. So there is this. The predominant relationship dynamic that they would like to have with you is Count Paris. Narcissistic, attractive, noble, and sincere. So your person might have some narcissistic traits. Your person also might be really hot with the attractiveness. And noble, they might want to treat you with integrity. And sincere, they might want to be very genuine with you. So I feel like this is a dynamic they would like to have with you. Their predominant emotion that they feel in regards to you is dark. I'm afraid you're not going to want me if you see the truth. So your person is very afraid that you will see the darkness in them or that you will see the shadow side of them or the flaws of them or the negative pieces to them and reject them. So your person's afraid of rejection and your person is afraid that you would not love them if you knew them all the way for real, totally. Your person is also, wow, again, look at this card, dark and power outage. This is interesting. I haven't seen this card actually, power outage, in a very long time or if ever in this deck. So much darkness. Your person might be in the dark. Your person might be blocked. Your person might be like all alone in a dark room. Your person might feel like you've turned off the lights on this connection and you've finished with them, but that they still have a flickering glimmer of hope from this candle. And it says dark night of the soul. Yeah, dark and dark night of the soul. Your person might be having some realizations about themselves. Again, we got a lot of cards that said like they're not really pleased with their negative consequences for things they've done and they feel bad about themselves. So I feel like your person also might be feeling this. Your person might be really trapped a little bit in like their negative consequences. Then I get, yeah, Christmas ornament, deep reflection. Your person's really reflecting upon themselves, their choices, their actions, what they've done, and they are really reflecting upon these things. I get black ice. Wow, everything that I'm getting in regards to your person is like dark, blackout, power out, reflecting, dark night of the soul, black ice. Patience is required. Your person might realize they need to have patience in regards to you also if they can't act right away. So there is this, but yeah, your person is trying to like get rid of this hole in their soul or like fix whatever they're going through. Cold, overwhelmed with stress. So your person's actually out of these three piles, this pile is the one suffering the most, I would say. And yeah, your person might be feeling overwhelmed or overwhelmed with stress, overwhelmed with this connection, afraid that you won't love them. And then I get warming up. You are just getting started. Your person doesn't feel like you guys are over, though. I do feel like your person's going to try like a few more times. If they have been cast out of heaven, I feel like your person might try a few more times to get back in your good graces. So there is this with this warm cup of chocolate. They might think that maybe you'll warm up to them if they keep trying, or they might think that this connection is only getting started and they would like to progress it farther. And then warm embrace the love you have. The love you want is here. I feel like they want to be in your arms and they also want to give you warm hugs. So I do feel like that your person would like to be embracing you and have physical touch. All right. Damn, I've gone an hour? Okay. Well, we're gonna go to the extended now. Okay, guys, so if you guys are joining me in the extended, and I know we've gone an hour, but if you want to know more and more in depth about you and your person, answer some lingering questions that you have, I have all 7 decks that I am going to go into in the extended. So even though I didn't do any like fun little reveals, I would say I wanted to give you all that I had. So I'm glad you're here with me and still watching. So for the extended, I'm going to go into Pink Divine Love Oracle to see what's coming up next between you and your person. I'm going to see more from their own words with messages from Divine Masculine. We're going to look more into their mysterious heart to get some clarity with my Mysterious Heart Oracle. I'm going to look at the Truth deck to see more about what's happening or coming up between you and your person. And then I have 3 entirely different new decks that I'm debuting today in the extended. I have What's the Tea? I have Love Vibes and Love Connection. So 3 entirely new decks that we're going to be looking at to see what are they realizing about you and this connection. So if you guys would like to join me, feel free to scroll down in the description box now. You guys are pile 1. You guys are the Nutcracker. So feel free to click on that pile link and I will see you guys there. And if not, I will see you guys next time in another video in the comments. Remember, if you want to ask a special question about you and your love, I am happy to give to you today. And if not, I will see you guys in the archives or in a private reading. I'm here for you. So take care, happy holidays, and Merry Christmas. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today where we are focusing on what have they realized about you and this connection. You guys have picked this beautiful, beautiful Christmas tree with tinsel and ornaments. It's actually absolutely stunning. I love it. I love that you've picked this. This is probably one of my favorite things I've been featuring on the channel this Christmas season or winter season. Merry Christmas, by the way. I am releasing this on Christmas Day for you guys as an extra special present from me to you. I hope you guys are having a lovely Christmas and a wonderful time with your friends and family and loved ones. You guys have also picked the Star Child Tarot, which is a beautiful, beautiful deck that I'm going to be using to help channel for you today. And I also have this gorgeous, see how it sparkles, this gorgeous angel aura for love from the angels to bless you today on Christmas Day. So very beautiful. Also, you don't have to be celebrating Christmas to enjoy this video. So this channel is non-denominational or spiritual, encompassing all spiritualities. So welcome here. It just happens to be released on Christmas. So you're welcome, and we're going to channel for you all about love today. Okay, so I'm going to put this there. All right, so I'm going to start with a traditional relationship spread to see what's happening in this connection between you and your person. And in addition to that, I'm going to layer, I think I'm going to layer Hello Winter. I'm going to layer Hello Winter onto this deck to see what have they realized. But you are not off the hook, my sweet darling, because we're going to also see what have you realized. I will take reversals for the tarot card portion, and this section over here will be your side. What have you realized about your person so far? This represents them on their side. What have they realized about you or realizing about you in this current moment? I'll say, what are they currently realizing? What are you currently realizing? This is what have they realized about you in the past already. So they've finished realizing this. This has been realized already. Then we have what will they realize about you over the next 3 months. And then a long-term outcome card will be what will they realize about you beyond 3 months' time. In addition to that, I'm going to layer Hello Winter to give it a little extra festivities. All right, little extra festive blessings as well as more clarity. All right, that one doesn't want to come out, so that one doesn't want to play with us today. All right, so what are you currently realizing? Now, I will not take reversals for the oracles. And then what are they currently realizing about you? What have they finished realizing about you already? What will they realize about you in this connection? I kind of want to take all four of these. And what will they realize beyond 3 months about you in this connection? All right. So what are you realizing about your person? Well, it's not breaking your heart. You are realizing that you are ready for a relationship and would like to have a relationship with them. And also, you're realizing that there will be an opportunity here. I am also getting for you that you are realizing about your person that you guys have some past baggage, and that, or at least this is what you're realizing about them. So I would say that they have some past baggage that is affecting the two of you. I get the card that says frozen. For some of you, you may be on pause. It does seem like that if you guys feel like you're frozen right now, or if you are on pause, that this is basically you're realizing that your person has a very painful past, or they've just gone through something painful or difficult that's trickling into and affecting this connection and their dynamics with you, the way they interact with you. So there is this painful past affecting present. You are realizing with the card that says New Year, New Year's Eve, maybe New Year's Eve is actually going to be an important date for the two of you. So I would say write that down just in case. Setting goals. It seems like you're realizing that your person may have a goal with you, or might have goals in regards to what they want to do with you, how they want to progress this in the future, maybe what things they want to do in regards to this connection that's like a dream or a goal or a wish or a plan. I do feel like you're realizing that your person does have some plans or some intentions with you. So there is this. And then I get February, cleanse your energy. And I'm even getting that lock, that goes on the lock bridge in Paris. So the lock bridge in Paris is when we lock something down and we want to commemorate it. We want to celebrate it. We want to make it be the most beautiful ever. It's usually very special romantic love that gets on a lock that we put on the bridge. So it says February, which is always Valentine's Day month, a very love month. Cleanse your energy. You might be realizing that your person is cleansing their energy right now. Maybe they're going through a resetting, like a recalibration time period so that they can connect with you. What I'm getting is you're realizing your person has gone through a lot and they are needing to reset their energy so that they can move forward with you. But right now that the connection might be on pause and there may be a difficulty progressing this with you until they figure that out. So I love cleanse your energy. I love setting goals, and I like how they're cleaning up, or you're noticing how they're trying to maybe heal their past, or they're trying to, and they might even have a goal where they are setting, maybe they have therapy sessions scheduled, or maybe they have energy work scheduled. So it kind of seems like you're realizing that their goal right now is to heal their past and to cleanse their energy. And you're realizing that might be why you guys are on pause. But with the lock, I also feel like they may want to lock it down with you, and you're realizing that they might be serious for long-term future. And also you might feel like that right now you're wanting to unlock their heart, or their heart might be locked if they need to restructure things with you. But I love the Wheel of Fortune. This is great. You're realizing that you guys might have a divine destiny, that you guys might have a divine opportunity to be together, and that you're realizing that maybe everything happens for a reason and that you met this person for a reason. The Wheel of Fortune is a very fortuitous card being upright like this. And I would say that even separate from what you're realizing, I want to say that like a message from the universe or like a sign for you with the Wheel of Fortune is that you probably will have an opportunity to be able to progress things, and that the Wheel of Fortune is that everything is in divine timing and that things are turning around so that you guys can progress. I love that. With Justice, this is a Libra energy. So you or they may have Libra energy. And Justice represents karma. It represents the natural order of things. And it represents how there is a partnership energy. So you might be aware that they have a goal to be in a commitment with you, or to be in a healthy relationship, or that they really want to move forward with you and progress with you. But I do feel like with Justice, there is like a fairness, there's a balance, there's a wanting to give back to you. And then the Five of Cups in reverse, you might feel like they are procrastinating their healing a little bit if they're putting their healing off into the future. They also might be setting, like in therapy, we call it setting therapy goals, that they might be setting therapy goals, or they might be setting healing goals, or they might be like, you know what, by 3 months, I wish, and I'm setting a goal that my life will be XYZ, and I'm going to do this, this, and that, you know, when it comes to your connection and healing their heart. But with the Five of Cups in reverse, I feel like you might realize that they've gone through some healing already, and that maybe they have gone through it part way, and that they still have more healing to do, but they're not completely done. Also, you might be feeling too that like you're not really feeling heartbroken or sad in regards to them. So there is this. You might be feeling, I wouldn't say content necessarily, but I don't feel like devastated or heartbroken. What is your person realizing about you currently? Boots, walk all over, frostbite, emotional distance, and January, fresh start. Your person might be feeling like you have distanced yourself from them. They might be realizing, wow, I haven't heard from pile 2 in a while. They might feel or realize or even suspect that you're not wanting to hold on to something that's going to hurt you. You might be very unbothered presenting that kind of side of yourself to your person. They might be perceiving you as somebody that's not going to hold on to something painful. They also might notice that like you've gone through your own painful baggage, which is where frostbite is, and that maybe you've also had to work through letting go of hard things or painful things or difficult things. But I get boots, walk all over. They might feel like you are a pushover, or they might feel like they're afraid that you would walk all over them. I feel like they might be having a hard time with boundaries. They might be realizing that you guys might need to establish some boundaries, because emotional distance is an avoidant. And then walk all over is that we don't want to be taken advantage of. And so they might feel like for you, you are avoiding them because you don't want to be taken advantage of. Or they might feel like, I don't want to take advantage of pile 2 by burdening them with all of my baggage. I feel like that there's a little bit of less what they're realizing about your character or their feelings for you, but more what they're realizing about themselves in regards to you. I feel like they're like, I've been distant, I've been avoidant. Pile 2 has also been matching that energy, being avoidant, not wanting to hold on to something painful. Maybe pile 2 has worked through their emotional baggage. They've let go of what has been painful for them. They have transmuted already and transformed their painful baggage, and that they have healthy boundaries. They don't want to be taken advantage of, and I don't want to take advantage of pile 2. And so there is this. What I'm getting is I feel like they're trying to understand, or they're realizing boundaries. They're realizing how emotional baggage can hurt us and how we need to heal that. They're realizing how we don't want to be taken advantage of, and we don't want to, and I feel like they don't want to take advantage of you. So I feel like maybe that's also, maybe they're like, I realize I'm being emotionally distant because I don't want to take advantage and like trample all over the niceness of pile 2. So there is this, but what I'm getting is I get January, fresh start. I almost kind of feel like they are being like, you know what, new year, new year, new me. January, I'm gonna start something new, because I get New Year's Eve for you and January for your person. I feel like your person is realizing that by January, they might be in a different headspace, that by the beginning of the year, they will be able to have a fresh start with you, or a fresh start with this connection. They might think, I've been needing to take emotional distance from pile 2, but by January, I'm going to be in a better headspace and I'll be able to move forward. I feel like that's kind of what your person is thinking and planning. I get Page of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse, and Two of Wands in reverse. I also feel like your person might be a little confused if they are healing from past heartbreak, because they may feel like, I don't know when I'll be ready and available to progress with pile 2. The Two of Wands in reverse, I do feel that some readers interpret this as not future planning, not moving forward. But I also look at the Two of Wands as creativity and sexuality. Your person might be holding back or realizing that they have maybe had a low libido. Maybe they have been holding back sexually. Maybe they have been, restraining themselves so they feel better. They might be restraining themselves sexually so they don't take advantage of you. That's where they might be like, you know what, I'm realizing about myself, I am in an emotional, vulnerable space right now. I could very easily just sleep with pile 2 for my needs, but I don't want to take advantage of them, and I don't want to take advantage of their kindness and their niceness. I think I need to contain my energy and work through my own stuff myself. So there is that piece. So I'm getting with the Two of Wands that your person might be feeling like, you know what, I need to restrain my sexual energy right now to not bleed all over pile 2. Ace of Cups in reverse. Your person might be very aware and realizing that they are not ready to engage romantically, but I do feel like they feel romantic, because I get the Page of Cups upright. They also have been realizing how loving you are, how kind and sweet you are. The Page of Cups is like a sweetheart with a crush. So they might be realizing their crush on you. They might be realizing or being like, I realized I have a crush on pile 2. They also might be like, you know what, I've realized pile 2 has a crush on me. So I feel like you guys might be aware of mutual romantic feelings, but maybe also feeling like, but I don't know if I'm ready for love. I don't know if I'm ready for romantic feelings. I don't know if my life is cleared away enough for this. I'm getting Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy with these cups. All right, in the past, what they have finished realizing about you, and this is what they're currently realizing. What they finished realizing: snowman, inner child; hoodie, comfortable; and snowflake, outer transformation. All right, number 1, I feel like maybe you had a glow up and they noticed and they were like, damn, pile 2, you're hot. I feel like they were like, oh, pile 2 really transformed their outer self. That's really gorgeous. Also, they might have realized that they need to go through a transformation of external circumstances in their life to be able to be with you. I also feel like with the hoodie, they feel like you are so comfortable and cozy, they could just like melt into you. I feel like if they hug you, they want to just like melt into your arms. I feel like they feel like you are so comfortable. They feel comfortable around you. They can be themselves around you. That is very beautiful. And then snowman, inner child. I feel like you guys have fun together like little kids. And I feel like they realize that they can like have their inner child shine when they are around you. And they can really just like let themselves be all like beautiful and sparkling. They also might have seen your inner child and been like, oh my gosh, pile 2 is like adorable. Pile 2 is like so cute. So there is this. What they have finished realizing about you: King of Wands in reverse, 7 of Wands upright, King of Coins upright. Your person is realizing that, or they've realized already, they need to overcome their selfishness and their ego. The King of Fire in reverse, they want to make sure that they are not being narcissistic or have selfish traits. Your person, if they're good, like you might feel like, no, my person's really loving and giving, but they might be hard on themselves. They might feel like boundaries are selfish. They might feel like, gratifying their needs is selfish. They might feel like asking for their needs to be met is selfish. So I feel like your person may have some wounds around selfishness, but also I feel like your person is trying to hold themselves back to not like sleep with you to take advantage of you and your kindness, and that they're trying to not like abuse the connection with you. They're trying to honor you and respect you. The King of Wands, I feel like they're trying to not be selfish very strongly. Or they've realized, I have to change my ways. I cannot be selfish with pile 2. And with the King of Wands, I do get Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius energy. And then I get because I get 7 of Wands, and they're resisting. They've realized that they have to resist their lower nature, their selfish nature, their, ego. They need to transcend their ego and transform that. They need to resist any of their lower nature or lower tendencies. And they've realized because what they want to be is this upright King of Coins, King of Pentacles. So that's great. If I only saw the King in reverse, I would be a little nervous. But because there's an upright one and it seemed like a sequence, I was thinking, okay. So they want to resist being selfish and overcome their ego. And they want to resist that. They want to stand their ground and stand on their principles to rise up to the next level or, evolve as a person. And then they want to be a King of Pentacles for you. They want to be like a husband or like a spouse or like a boyfriend or like a partner with you. So I feel like they want to be this evolved King of Pentacles, not an unevolved King of Fire. All right. In the future, what they will realize about you in the next 3 months: stick together, penguin, coat covering something up, cookies, best interest at heart, and pajamas, relax. All right, so number 1, so many good things. One, they might see if there is like something that you've been trying to hide or conceal. I get covering something up, or they might feel like they've still had a mask in a way, or you've had to be a mask. This can happen sometimes when we're on best behavior. So I feel like if there's something that they have been avoiding saying that will come out, that will be more of their deeper vulnerabilities, maybe they've been keeping things a little more surface level. They also might feel like they want to know more of your past, more of your secrets, more about you. I feel like they want to know you more, like the covering something up. And that's not a bad thing. We cover up when we are vulnerable to cold, when we're vulnerable to, harsh things. We cover things up as a boundary sometimes. And sometimes we're not really proud of our past, and we can sometimes not want to share or reveal things that we are not proud of. Your person also might feel like, I need to be more transparent with pile 2. They might feel like, I wish that pile 2 was more transparent with me. But the good cards, and that's still a good card, but I would say the even better cards is, I like the penguin. They're going to feel and they're going to realize that you've really stuck by them, that you've really been there for them, very reliable and a sweetheart. So I get stick together. They're going to realize that either they want to stick with you, or that you've stuck by them, or that they want to stick by you. And this is the two of you together being like ride or die. I love the cookies, best interest at heart. They're going to think that you're very delicious and very sweet. And they're going to think, wow, you know what? Pile 2 really has my best interest at heart. Not what other people have, where maybe other people want to take advantage of me or try to use me. But pile 2 really wants me to be okay. They really have my best interest. They really want what's best for me. And they're going to also realize, like, I really want pile 2's best interest. I really want them to have the best thing. I am there for them. I will stick by pile 2. I am very loyal. They're going to feel like you guys are loyal to each other and that you really want the best for each other. And I feel like that with pajamas, relax, that is going to relax their walls, relax their guard, and relax the boundaries. When they know they are safe with you, that's when their defenses are going to relax normally. Your person also might be realizing with the 7 of Wands that they have defenses or guards up when it comes to you, that they might be keeping you at a distance or kind of keeping you away because they have vulnerabilities. And I feel like, and maybe it's because they have shame, or maybe it's because they have fear of being hurt, but it seems like, or they're protecting you or somebody else or them, but it seems like that there is like a guard up or a wall, and they've realized they have this. And with the relax, the pajamas, I feel like your person's going to be able to relax into you, and they're going to be like, oh, awesome. I am safe here. I can be okay here. And that's going to make them feel very relaxed. Then I get 2 of crystals in reverse. That's good. I get the 5 of Wands in reverse, which is great. The King of Cups in reverse isn't awesome, but that is okay. These are things that they are realizing. They are going to realize in the next 3 months, the 2 of Crystals, that they've been juggling a lot. They might have been juggling 2 people. They might have been juggling career and multiple jobs. They might have been juggling you and their life, and they're going to realize that like either they don't have the capacity to keep juggling, or they're going to realize like I need to pick something, or they're going to realize I need to reprioritize or reorganize my schedule for pile 2. I also get the 5 of Wands in reverse, which is great because they're going to realize I don't want to fight with pile 2. They also might be realizing I have not been fighting for pile 2. So I feel like that there is this. Also, I feel like your person might be very conflict avoidant, and they might be like, I am really conflict avoidant. I'm a people pleaser. I am somebody that doesn't want to, create upset feelings or make anybody mad. And so they might be realizing their own tendencies with this that they need to fix. And then I get the King of Cups. So I get that your person also might be feeling like, wow, I just need to replenish and keep healing my heart and healing my energy because I have been this depleted, emotionally drained king. I feel like your person might still feel like, or keep realizing like, I've been really out of alignment. I'm not really in tune with myself. I need to really be in tune with my heart and what my heart wants. Maybe they're realizing I have been neglecting my own heart and neglecting what makes me happy and feel emotionally fulfilled. So I feel like they're going to be realizing this over the next 3 months period of time. This is also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy again. What they're going to be realizing about you and about this connection over beyond 3 months time, I get below zero cold heart. They might have realized that maybe they've lost you if they haven't really gotten themselves together. They might realize that they haven't really opened their heart to love and they need to do so. They might feel like they need to jumpstart this connection. And then I get 9 of Swords in reverse. Your person is also realizing that they are afraid of like a worst case scenario. They might be catastrophizing or thinking about like stuff that's hard. And they might have realized or will realize after 3 months of time that they're like, I need to really regulate my anxiety. I need to do something about my panic and my emotions. And I need to fix something because I have shut off my heart. Your person might realize that, you know, just keep realizing and unpacking and undoing the layers that maybe your person has kind of protected themselves so much that they don't let people in, or they haven't let you in, or they just be like, I need to learn some anxiety tools to manage my anxiety because otherwise I can get numb and I can get guarded and I can get withdrawn and I need to fix my psyche. I realize that I have been doing a lot of work to like push people away. So I feel like your person's going to be making a lot of progress in regards to what they're realizing. So I want to see, because it seems like they're realizing a lot, but I want to see like what are their current feelings about you right now. I'm going to use 2 more decks. I'm going to use 'Tis the Season, and I'm going to use Hello Winter. So let's see here. What are their current feelings for you? And also, what have they realized about their current feelings for you? I'll do 4. And then what have they realized about their current feelings? I'm going to layer them, so I'm going to connect them actually. What have they realized about their current feelings for you? And what are their current feelings for you? So I get different hats. You play different roles and release. So that's very cute. Okay, I get that they have realized that you are like very multifaceted, very multi-talented. I also feel like they feel like they've had to release you, or they are releasing, they've released this connection and that they are not happy with it. I also feel like maybe they feel like they have to be different people to different people, you know. I am getting with this Christmas tree here, it does look like your Christmas tree. So that is extra confirmation. Whenever I get pictures that look like your object of the video, that I feel is extra confirmation. So they might have realized about you and about this connection that you kind of do multiple things. You might have multiple talents or hobbies or multiple roles that you play in your life. And also I feel like your person might have felt like they've had to like release a lot of like purge a lot of emotional baggage, purge a lot of emotional wounds. They might also have felt like they've had to release you and that they've had to keep their feelings for you kind of like at bay right now. Home and family, you have lots of support and creating. I feel like they've realized that you are very creative and very sweet. Again, these are the cookies, but this is like before they're baked. So I feel like they are starting to realize that you have their best interest at heart, but they don't know you maybe well enough yet, or they are not quite sure exactly, or they might still have trauma responses around this where they're not sure if you absolutely have their best interest at heart. So there's maybe like a little bit of like doubts that go along with trauma. They know it, but then their trauma tells them, but what if they don't? Or like, but they could be like the others, you know, that kind of thing. So I get with home and family, they feel like you are like home to them, you're like family to them, that you are a support energy and that they want to support you, and that is very beautiful. Then I get having abundance. What you need is on the way, and enjoying the special moments. I feel like your person has enjoyed a lot of special moments with you. And I feel like that they really value the quality time that you guys have spent together. And when it comes to having abundance, I feel like if you guys have met them at their work, your work, or if you work together, that maybe you have special moments regarding work or finances, you know, in the workplace. Also, I feel like that if they dropped a lot of money on you, or you dropped a lot of money on them, that they felt like that was like a special activity you guys have done, or a special quality time, like a special trip or a special event that you went to, that they felt like it was very special. So there is this, and that they realize that they have very special moments with you and they enjoy that, especially if one of the special moments revolves around music, because I do get the sheet music here. And then being yourself, show off the real you, and communication. They realize that you are somebody who is really yourself, that you really let people get to know the real you through what you say, through your words, and who you are. So there is that. I feel like they feel a lot of feelings when they talk to you on the phone. So that is beautiful. And they really feel like you are your true authentic self and that they love who you are as a person. So that is beautiful. They love the parts of you that you have let them see. All right. So now we are going to look at Candy Kisses, Sugar Rush of Love, and I'm going to layer that now with Late Night Thoughts. What have they realized about you late last night? Now, I have really only kept these decks for my extendeds, so some of you may have checked these out already, but if you haven't, I do feature a lot of these decks in my extendeds, and so this might be the first time that you are getting to enjoy these decks. All right, so what did they realize about you late last night? All right, so I am sexually frustrated. I feel like you guys might not be officially together in an official commitment. They've realized how much they want to sleep with you, and they've realized how much they have to hold themselves back in that way, but that they very much desire you, and they might be even sexually frustrated. And then I get opportunity. Okay, they've realized that they would like to create an opportunity to devour you. Because this is a very beautiful, yummy, delicious donut. I feel like that they realize that they would like to have an opportunity to progress things sexually with you, and that they feel like maybe they haven't been able to do so yet, or that they miss doing so, or that they just crave doing so. Ooh, I need to step it up and misunderstood. Okay, your person realizes they've been slacking off, and that they need to up their game with you. They need to step it up, and maybe there's been some misunderstandings between the two of you, or maybe they have misunderstood you, or maybe they realize you've misunderstood them, because maybe something came out and they were like, oh, that's not what I meant. Oh, that's what you thought. Oh, no, that's not really the case. So I feel like your person realizes they need to try harder and they need to step it up with you, and that they feel like, wow, I've been really misunderstood, or wow, I misunderstood pile 2. I need to step it up. And then I get I'm stalling, and then I get consequences. So your person is stalling. They realize that they are stalling and procrastinating with you because they don't want negative consequences. This can happen a lot if your person is in a third party and you are the third party. This could happen a lot if they don't want to create negative consequences through their behavior. They might be stalling and then afraid of the negative consequences of not making decisions or not taking action or not making choices. So there is that. And not all of you are in third parties, but a lot of you in third parties do watch my videos. So that's why I give special message for third party people. But if you're not third party, don't worry, it's for other people. And then I get feeling trapped and I want to look better first. So your person might have some body image issues. They might have some body dysmorphia, or they might feel like, wow, pile 2 is really only going to want me if I'm really, really extra attractive. So I get that your person might be feeling trapped in their life and not able to do self-care activities that increases their physical image or their looks. It seems like your person's feeling a little trapped and they're feeling like, yeah, I need to look better first. I want to look better first. I want to hold myself back until I'm really at my top of my game. So that kind of thing. All right. Now I want to do a final message for you guys. I will have an extended for your Christmas present. So definitely check out the extended. The extended is going to focus more in regards to what has your person realized about you, as well as other things, which is very exciting. All right, so now I have your final message. And I'm going to do 2 cards from Shadow Side, Light Side Messages. What has your person realized about you, or is currently still realizing about you? And now I have Stellar Energy Oracle. What has your person realized about you or still is realizing about you? And I would say in the near future. And now I have Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle. What is your person realizing about you or has realized about you? And then I'm going to finish with the Hermit Tarot. All right, so for first pile, I have this beautiful rose quartz. For the second pile, I have this gorgeous chandelier piece. And for the third pile, I have, we'll use this fluorite. Okay, so feel free to pick piles 1, 2, or 3. And this is what your person has realized or is realizing about you in the very near future. Okay, so before we get to your final message, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for your likes, hypes, comments, shares, subscribes, for watching my ads for 30 seconds as they play on silent in the background. I appreciate that. That gives me credit. After 30 seconds, returning back to the video helps me out a lot. And thank you guys so much for your donations. If you would like to donate, feel free to go to the description box now and scroll down. And my PayPal, Venmo, and my Super Thanks button are in that description box, so you can donate to the channel if you want. It helps me buy all sorts of cute things for you guys in regards to your video. And if you have not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. And I'm giving private readings at this time. If you guys would like to have a private reading, my website is fairyastrology.com. The link is in the description box, and feel free to reach out to me if you need my help. Okay, and the final message. Before I get to your final message, I'm going to give you guys a Christmas present. So, you guys in the chat can ask me one question about you and your person, specifically and individually, as a specific message. I'm only offering this today on Christmas, and it's free. I want to give you guys a present for watching. You guys have been following my videos all year, maybe even in the previous years. So I just want to give you guys gratitude and a Christmas present or a Hanukkah present or a holiday present or whatever you guys want. So feel free, you can ask me one question, just one, in the comments, and include your birthday. So your birthday and their birthday and the year, and I will be able to give you guys a reading. Merry Christmas. Okay. Now, for your final message, for those of you who have picked this rose quartz, your person is realizing and has realized about you, Shadow. It is easier to be in a superficial relationship than with you. And I am sorry for being critical of you. So if your person has criticized you, they are sorry. And if they are in a superficial relationship with a third party, then they feel like it might be hard to be with you because you are so deep, you are so transformative, and they have to be vulnerable, or maybe their emotions are more vulnerable and they're a little scared of getting vulnerable. If they are not in a third party, then it might be easier for them to be superficial than for them to get deep with you. So that would be another thing, and that they've realized this. But I also get true love. They might be afraid of getting in a connection with you because you are true love and you are somebody that really affects them, and they might feel very unprotected when they're with you because they're like, oh, my heart can get broken so easy. Then I get Poetic Justice, which is exactly what you got. You got the Justice card on your side. You are mirroring each other. I feel like this is twin flame energy. I feel like this is soulmate energy. This is Libra energy. And this is definitely that they've realized that they would like to have a commitment with you. They have true love for you, and they've realized this. But they also realize that they are at their limits, or that they are limited at this moment. They need to break free, and they need to break the chains so that they can be able to move forward with you and progress. And I get heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. They have realized or are realizing that they have been giving you mixed signals, or maybe you've been giving them mixed signals and it's been confusing them. But they realize that they need to get some clarity about their own heart, which is weird because they have true love for you. And so they might feel like, I don't know, is this true love or not? Do they have true love for me back or not? I'm not sure. They definitely are going to get some professional help because I get to seek professional advice, or they've realized they need this. So they might get therapy, they might get life coaching, they might ask a wise elder or somebody that's very wise, and they're going to get advice about you and about this connection. And it says, I lie awake thinking about our future. So they definitely think about you a lot, and they lie awake thinking about what should they do about you. For those of you who have gotten or picked this beautiful chandelier piece, your person, be more selfish. So your person is struggling between how can I be selfish and how can I be self-loving? How can I prioritize myself? And how can I not self-sacrifice? How can I pursue what I want in my heart? And then I get this love scares me. I feel like your person might be scared because they realize they can't be selfish if they connect with you. They might be scared realizing I need to be selfish so I can pursue my heart, which is pile 2. They might also realize or have realized, wow, love scares me. That freaks me out. I get the number 11 or January 1st. So that might be an important month or date in this connection. For this pile, I get 4. So maybe April or the 4th is important here. I get spiritual connection, deep love, soulmates, and unity. Your person has realized that they have a spiritual connection with you where they feel a deep love, a soulmate love, and they feel bonded with you. They feel very united. Then I get concealing. They might be keeping their feelings for you a secret, or they might be a secret admirer, or they might be keeping them to themselves right now. And it says secrets, mysteries, and hiding. So your person might be feeling a little bit self-protective or not sure if they can tell you this. They also might be concealing that they would like to have a second chance with you, or that they would like to try again, or they would like to progress forward with you. So there is that. I also get butterfly, change and transformation, where they realize they have to change or transform, or they would like this connection to do so. Whoa, here we go. Okay, I'm getting 2 butterflies. That's amazing. And broken silence. Your person has been healing and concealing a lot of things, but they realize they need to break their silence. The 2 butterflies are a very important, powerful symbol. And they would like to have a transformation so that both of you can be free and fly together. So there is this, and that they want to break their silence in regards to wanting a second chance with you and wanting to try again. I get shadow. My emotions are like a roller coaster right now. And then light. I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. Your person is feeling very emotional and going through a very tough time. And they are hoping that you will be patient with them. And they're very aware that their emotions are very up and down. They're very erratic right now. For those of you who have picked this fluorite, your person feels, I could be your hero, baby. So that is beautiful. Your person has realized how much they want to be your hero and love me. They want to be your hero kind of because they want your love and they want you to give them validation and affection for doing great things. But also I feel like they want you to love them. They've realized they want your love, and they realize that they want your happiness and they want to take care of you. They want to be your hero. Also the 6th, which is the 6th of the month or June, is important. Harmony, peace, balance, and friendship. They realize that you guys are friends, or that they would like to have a friendship with you. Also, I feel like they really have they feel like you guys can have peace and harmony together, and that music might be important in this connection. Balance comes up again, Libra energy again. Again, I get confusion. Both of these cards piles are a little confused. It says puzzled, unsettled, or unclear. They might be a little confused or unsure about the dynamics of this connection. They might have realized, I don't know if I know the truth about pile 2 like I thought. Maybe I wasn't right. Maybe I was wrong. Secret admirer. So you have a lot of secret admirer energy in these piles. So your person has realized that there's a lot of secret admirer energy going on, and divine timing. They also feel like, you know what, I'm a secret admirer for pile 2, and I want to come forward with them, but it has to be in the right timing, maybe January. So there is this. Shadows. It says, I destroyed your confidence in me. And shadow. It says, being apart has changed my life. So your person also, if you guys are broken up or in separation, they feel like it's changed their life. It feels like maybe that you don't trust them anymore, or that maybe you aren't ready to be with them, or that you have lost faith in them. And I feel like your person wants to be a hero so they can rebuild your sense of confidence in them. But they might be confused as how to do it. All right, guys. So what I'm focusing on in the extended for you with you and your person, I am focusing on Pink Divine Love Oracle to get more information for you about this connection, more in their mysterious heart with the Mysterious Heart Oracle, messages from Divine Masculine, more from their own words, what they are thinking and feeling about you right now and realizing. I have the Truth deck, which I'm going to use to channel for you about your person. And then I have 3 never ever before used, ever seen before decks that I'm going to use in the extended. So I hope you guys join me. Feel free to go back and scroll down. You guys are the Christmas tree. You are pile 2, and I will see you guys there. And if you're not joining me, no worries. I'll see you guys next time in another video, in another reading, in a private reading, in the comments, in my archives, or in anything else. And again, remember, if you have a question in regards to you and your person, put the question in the comments along with you and their birthday, if you know it, and I will answer it for you. All right, so much love. Merry Christmas. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today. Merry Christmas. I am so glad you guys are here with me today. And who has picked the most beautiful swan in all the land? I absolutely love her. I love how she sparkles and glitters. You may not be able to see that on her tail feathers, but they sparkle and glitter, and she's amazing. And I love her. You guys might be attracted to like the Nutcracker, Swan Lake, some ballet. I'm also noticing with this crown, with this like swan princess, swan queen energy, that she also looks like she is on a merry-go-round or a carousel. So that also might be something that you connect with you and your person. Or swans might be important. I always look at swans as like soulmate symbols, which is beautiful. Also, the ugly duckling turning into a beautiful swan also might be a beautiful story that you connect to you and your person as well. So I love that you guys have picked her. I also feel like swans, or carousels, I would say. I also feel like carousels are interesting symbols when it comes to a relationship. Sometimes carousels go around and around and around, but there's like not a lot of progress. It might be that you and your person are like involved in a loop or like repetition. It might be that they spin or they go through their like emotional dysregulation or like cycles. You might be in a cycle. You might feel like you need to get off the merry-go-round while your person does their crap or like is on their BS basically, doing negative behaviors or doing the same behaviors or feeling like you're going around and around. Or you might just feel like you're kind of like drawn through this like roller coaster of emotions or situation with your person. But she is lovely. We love her so much. I'm going to put her in frame for you so you can see her as I channel for you today. You guys have also picked my favorite tarot card deck, the Gentle Heart Tarot. So I'm going to use this as I channel for you in regards to your person about what have they realized about you and about this connection. We'll also look at the future. What will they realize in the future? What have they realized in the past? What are they realizing in the current moment? And I have picked this beautiful crystal for you as well, this beautiful sparkly geode, which I love. So we have this whole little like golden vibe going on for you today. I'm also going to, as I shuffle the deck, and do a little relationship spread to start. Because I always like doing that. I always like being able to like check in with the energy. It's a good way for you to be able to see if this is your pile as well. Sometimes zodiac signs show up. And as I do this, I'm going to layer this with my Hello Winter deck. It's a beautiful Christmas deck that I got for Christmas, I would say probably like 2 years ago. I always love my little holiday themed decks, seasonal decks, to add a little extra fun, beauty, and creativity to the readings and to also vary the messages as well. So looking at things in a slightly different way is very helpful. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 cards for you on your side. This is what you are currently realizing about your person, current moment. And then here's your person's side. What they are currently realizing about you, current moment. What they have realized about you already in the past. So what they have finished completely realizing about you. And again, this may or may not be like the truth of the reality of the situation between you guys, but I would say this is like your person's truth. This is like what is true for them, what they feel. Even if you're like, that's not how it happened, but this is like what they experienced. These cards represent what will they realize about you within the next 3 months. And then I have a final outcome card, or what will they realize about you in this connection 3 months down the road or beyond 3 months time. And now I have my Hello Winter deck, and I'm going to layer this. So I will do 3 cards on your side. What are you currently realizing about your person? Now I will take reversals for the tarot, but I won't take reversals for the oracle. What is your person currently realizing about you? What have they completely and finished realizing about you in the past? What will they realize about you in the next 3 months? And what will they realize about you beyond 3 months' time? So let's get right into it, my sweet loves. Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to start with Hello Winter, and then I'll do details with this. Divine guidance. Look for signs from spirit. Finding direction. You're being shown the way. And big discovery. Hidden gifts are emerging. This is very interesting, actually, because with finding direction, you're being shown the way. There is a beautiful lantern here. Now, for me personally, the lantern holds a very different meaning than these oracle cards. I wouldn't say different, but I would say personal. So for me, I got these beautiful amethyst crystals one time when I was in Florida, and they represented to me at the time a very sweet connection to somebody that I loved who I was with in Florida. And then over the years, obviously, I have grown and changed and moved about my life. And for a while, I wanted this person to grow and evolve with me and really elevate with me and be with me. But eventually along the way, I realized that this person wasn't growing. They weren't evolving. They did not want a place in my life, really. And so at that time, I had this little candle holder that looked like a lantern. And I put the amethyst down on the ground or on the base shelf of my entertainment center or in my cabinet, because I really still was emotionally connected to this person. But I also knew that ultimately I would like to have the person that can rise above their difficulties, their traumas, their blocks that would hold them back from me. And I had this candle holder that looked like a beautiful lantern, and I had it almost like a throne, and I had it high up on the cabinet on the top shelf, because it's gonna have fire in it. It's like you put tea life candles in it, I'm not gonna burn down the house. So it's on the top of the entertainment center, right? And for a time I wanted that person to work through it, but I also knew, and I was sending this light in this lantern like a lighthouse. I also knew that while I wanted my person, and I did deeply want my person, I more than that wanted the right person, the ultimate person, the person who could really connect with me, that could be my soulmate, that could go through life with me, all of that. And so, I lit a tea light candle and sent the energy out into the universe to bring me my ultimate soulmate, hoping that the person that I liked would rise up from the amethyst into the lantern, metaphorically, and in that way. But truly also feeling like this throne is vacant, ready for somebody to come forward. So I look at that interpretation with this lantern, and I feel like you might also be in the process of realizing that same exact thing. That maybe there was somebody for you, maybe this person, that you really, really wanted to grow and evolve with you and really progress with you. And if that person hasn't been able to do it, that it doesn't mean that you can't have a beautiful love or a beautiful relationship, but that you are holding space, maybe lighting a lighthouse or a beacon to go out there to have your right person for you. So that is what I see for this card. And I feel like that takes part in a piece of what are you realizing about your person? That yes, you want them, but also you're in the process of realizing you really want your true soulmate, your true beautiful divine destiny for you, which leads me to the angel with divine guidance. I feel like for you, you're in the process of realizing a lot of things, a lot of truth from signs, from spirit, from the angels, from your guides. So I feel like you are being divinely guided, and you are realizing a lot of things from following your divine guidance and your intuition. And you are looking for signs from spirit. And I feel like these signs that are coming forward and coming in for you, these are going to be like guideposts, milestones, signs along the way to help guide you in the right direction. And I feel like you're actually finding, and you're in the process of realizing a lot of things in regards to your person. Big discovery with a big present. Hidden gifts are emerging. I also feel like, and it's so funny because I know I'm supposed to channel for what are you realizing about your person? I feel like you're realizing your own hidden gifts. I feel like you're realizing your own amazingness, your own, you are a gift. You are the present, right? So I feel like for you, you are having right now, you're realizing the big discovery is that you are a gift. You are somebody who is amazing to be with. And so that is beautiful. You also might be realizing or discovering hidden talents. You might, in regards to now bringing your person into it, You might be realizing that there are shared hobbies that you guys both like, that you are integrating into or learning from your person. Maybe your person is showing you or illuminating to you hobbies or interests that are maybe growing or developing. Maybe you're realizing certain things about yourself and about your wants and your interests based on your person's hobbies, interests, and activities. And that maybe you are emerging into a bigger, deeper, more beautiful part and version of yourself, more actualized version of yourself, because of your person being a catalyst. Now, in regards to your tarot, I mean, it's interesting. You might be realizing, and again, I feel like this connects to the lantern. I see 3 people on your side. I see the Emperor, which usually is the ultimate. It's like a husband or a spouse or like a very beautiful partner. It's in reverse though. It's out of alignment. Emperor can be Aries energy. It might be that you in the past, maybe about your person, you have felt like, gosh, you know what? I really want to be with my Emperor. But with them being out of alignment, or you seeing them or perceiving them out of alignment, you might be thinking like, well, I can't pair with them, unfortunately. That can be heartbreaking. You know, I can't pair with my Emperor. I can't pair with this person out of alignment. So that can be sad for you, but not so sad actually. I feel like you are not bored because in addition to this Emperor, who maybe it's like your person you have your heart set on, or maybe this was even somebody else. Maybe this was an ex, somebody that did not work out, somebody that did not, wasn't actualized. I get a divine pair showing up. Now, I don't feel like they are as important as the Emperor. I don't feel like this divine pair is maybe as built up or developed. I would say this isn't as developed. They're maybe not as far along or as progressed. You might not even see them as maybe even like your ultimate person. But I get that there's this opportunity here. There's this potential. This might be what you're currently realizing is that there is somebody that is able to show up for you, to take action on you. The Emperor in reverse is like, they are so maybe stubborn or rigid and they're just really not able to come forward for you and you might be realizing, my person really isn't able to come forward for me. Or you know what, people from the past are not able or weren't able to come forward for me. But look at this Knight of Pentacles here and this Princess of Swords. It seems like this prince and princess, this knight and princess are a divine pair. They're the same rank, they're the same age in the tarot. They may not be in real life, but they are, equally yoked, if that makes sense. So I get that there is an earth sign that is reliable, that is showing up for you. The divine masculine is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or steady, solid, reliable, shows up, consistent. And then I get the Page of Swords or Princess of Swords, air sign, potentially Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy. Divine feminine, where you are, look at you looking like the Statue of Liberty, looking like you guys are triumphant and successful. You are victorious. You're like, yes, you're very excited. So it seems like you're excited about this person. This is not somebody that's like, I'll settle for you. This is somebody that's excited. You might have multiple options. You might have multiple people that you're dating or realizing would like to pursue you or partner with you. So this is fantastic, actually. So I like this Knight of Pentacles. I like this Page of Swords. They go together. They're both evolved. They're both upright. They're both young, maybe. They're both new. They haven't really progressed along. I would say that this connection might be you two in a new relationship, a new connection, or in early stages. Might be early days. So there is this energy. Or it might just be that you have 2 divine masculines fighting for your hand, my princess. And it seems like you might be realizing, or in the current process of realizing, you know what? There might be more than who I have set my heart on. Or if it's a failed relationship, or a relationship that's broken up, or a relationship from the past, I don't say failed, but you might have felt that way. It might be that you're like, you know what? That is not my only connection. Maybe the universe is reshuffling. Maybe this knight can turn into a king. Maybe we can grow and evolve together. It's not like a power dynamic hierarchy is imbalanced or mismatched. And it seems like maybe you're thinking, well, maybe I will go where the energy is. All right. Now for your person's side, what they are realizing about you. All downhill, your pace is shifting. Your person is currently realizing they might have to go a little bit faster. On thin ice, use a gentle touch. Your person also doesn't want to scare you off. They're realizing, I might need to be delicate. I might need to not upset the apple cart. However, they're also realizing, or maybe I do, because welcome changes, time to shake things up. Your person might be thinking, well, I need to speed things up. I need to go faster. If your person is the Knight of Pentacles, your person might be realizing, actually, I need to go faster than the normal Knight of Pentacles who traditionally goes slow but gets there eventually. If your person is the Emperor in reverse, your person might be realizing, I need to go faster. Why have I been in out of alignment? So your person might be realizing, I don't feel like they're realizing they're out of alignment yet, even though we'll see with the tarot if they do. I feel like they're more looking at it like, I need to step it up. I need to shake it up. And I need to do it delicately because I don't want to detonate a bomb. I feel like that's kind of what your person is thinking. Interesting how these two are like athletic sports. So one of them, it looks like it's a snow globe in a teacup, which, yes, to your design creativity. All for it. But I am getting with on thin ice and skiing. So look at skating and skiing. This is motion. This is moving forward. This is like wanting to move forward. I feel like your person realizes there could be very negative consequences. On thin ice, you could fall through and freeze yourself. So your person might be like, well, I don't want to wipe out. I don't want to sink through the ice. But I feel like your person is gearing up. They're realizing that they are amplifying or amping things up right now. Yeah, because your person is realizing they have not been happy. I get the Sun in reverse. Your person is realizing that they are not happy with the state of things if they are the unevolved, out of alignment Emperor. I get the Sun card in reverse, which is a Leo energy showing up. Your person might be like, I was in my ego. Maybe I was selfish. Maybe I was narcissistic. Maybe I did things wrong. Maybe pile 3 is right to be upset with me. I need to be gentle. I am not happy with the way things are at. I like pile 3 as an ultimate future with the 10 of Pentacles. I really want pile 3 to be my future. I am not happy with where we are at, or maybe what I have made choices about. I think I need to fix things. Your person is in the process of realizing, they are not finished realizing, but they are in the process of realizing, maybe I've messed up. I am unhappy with things because of things that I've done, choices I've made. I need to maybe make different choices. I really want a future with pile 3. And I'm really starting to begin to realize, and in the process of realizing, I want this future. And I need to voice it to pile 3. I need to open up. The 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I need to open up. I need to drop my guard. I need to drop the pretense and drop my wall. I need to open up to pile 3, and I'm in the process of realizing that I need to communicate in a way that's vulnerable and less protected and defended. So that is very interesting. In the past, your person has finished and completely finished realizing, lucky star, it's time to take a chance. Your person definitely has realized, I need to take a chance on pile 3. This might be in the beginning when you guys met. It might have been when you guys dated. It might have been when you guys made something together. But it seems like your person is like, I am a lucky bastard. If I do not take a chance on pile 3, I am stupid. It might be like your person had that realization. So your person realizes that they are so lucky to be with you. I love the star shape as well. So the star is always a card about hope, especially in the tarot. So yeah, your person is like, I need to take a chance. And then I get delicate situation. Again, just like on thin ice, use a gentle touch. Your person is like, it is a delicate situation. I am in a difficult situation. I am in a very, like, I need to make sure that I do not implode the situation. If your person is like, there are negative consequences if we step left or step right or make a misstep, I feel like your person is cautious about it. This might be a situation that is taboo, like let's say it's a work romance, or it's a situation that's very delicate, or maybe other people are involved, kids, whatever. It seems like there's a delicate situation they need to tread lightly. And then I get growth opportunity. Challenges help you learn. So this Emperor in reverse that you're perceiving your person to be, I feel like has been making really good realizations. Your person is like, I need to grow. I need to grow up. I need to be able to progress. I need to be better, do better. Yeah, your person is having some really strong epiphanies and realizations. Your person might be like, you know what? This opportunity, while it's scary, I need to take a chance on it. And I know I need to be very gentle and delicate with how I orchestrate things. But this is an opportunity for me to grow as a person. It's a growth opportunity for me. I would be leveling up if I was with pile 3. I need to take a chance. People like pile 3 do not come around every day. So I get that your person has a fear of abandonment or rejection. I get the 5 of Pentacles upright. Your person remembers and realized in the past times where they have been rejected or abandoned, and they were like, I don't want that. That sucked. I do not want this. So your person was feeling like, wow, I could be hurt here. I could be rejected. If I take a chance on pile 3, I could re-experience all these painful feelings. But the Ace of Cups upright, your person realized in the past, but I love pile 3. I am in love with pile 3. My romantic feelings are strong for pile 3. I need to take a chance on pile 3 because I need to follow my heart. I need to honor my heart. And 7 of Pentacles, where your person is like, I need to plant seeds with pile 3. I need to progress this connection. I need to move forward in this connection. Now, here's the thing. Your person, I have interpreted this, is this unevolved Emperor. They might not be. For some of you watching, they might be the Knight of Pentacles that has planted seeds moving forward, that sees a future with you, 10 of Pentacles, that sees fear of abandonment with the 5 of Pentacles. If your person, if let's say the Emperor out of alignment is your ex or your past, you might be like, I realize and I'm realizing what it looks like when someone is not in alignment for me, who couldn't maybe rise up to my lantern. Now I have a Knight of Pentacles. I would like to progress this. I am realizing this feels different. This feels better. And your person might have already realized this and they are showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. For others of you watching, though, you still have your heart set on this Emperor out of alignment, and your Emperor is this reading, and you are feeling like, wow, this person realized that they want to grow and progress with me. They've planted seeds. They have invested a lot. Your person has realized they have invested a lot in you. So there is this, and they realize that they do have a fear of abandonment and rejection, and they don't want to. Your person also might have a fear of financial loss, and where we may all, of course, never want to have financial loss. It's not fun. Your person might have like more intense wounding around this. All right. What they're realizing about you or will realize in the future. Here's the thing. Tender moments, you are finding new love. I feel like for those of you who are watching for this Emperor, they are realizing or will realize in the next 3 months that maybe you're moving on and that you have found new love. There is that. For others of you, your person is realizing even further a continuation of that Ace of Cups, where your person is like, wow, I really feel it. For pile 3, I am finding new love with pile 3, and it feels in a romantic stupor, basically. So there is this. Red roses also might be important between you guys in this connection. And then I get digging deeper. There's more to learn and perfect timing. Take action now. Your person is going to realize when the perfect timing to take action on you is, which if the Emperor is out of alignment, not in upright position, they don't take action. Emperors take action. Your person reversed doesn't take action, but they will realize in the future the perfect time to absolutely take action. They will know the perfect moment and they will realize it. Now, I want to say your person will do it. However, they might have the realizations when the perfect time is to take action, and they might still get nervous and scared. They might mess it up. But I do feel like that your person will at least have the realization that, like, yes, this is the perfect moment. And then I get digging deeper. There is more to learn. Your person also might realize in the next 3 months they need to ask you more personal questions. They might try to dig into your history, your past, your psyche, your current moment. Who are you with? I feel like your person will realize they are going to need to have an information gathering session, because either way, there are two masculine energies in your heart, or two masculine energies that have been important to you, especially a current one, and especially your person as well. So you are definitely split with your energy, and I feel like your person, someone who loves you, somebody that realizes they need to go faster and step it up, will realize that. Okay. But in the future, your person is all messed up. I would say that they are going to be realizing more about the error of their ways. They are going to realize with the Knight of Wands in reverse that your person, again, this is like I would say this is a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo energy, that your person will realize that when they came in, or if they were to come in all sexy and brash and impulsive and avoidant and leaving and chaotic and unstable, and ruled with their passion, that it would probably hurt things or mess things up. They also might feel like, I know it's the perfect time to take action now, and they might realize, and I have not taken action, and that wasn't great. I get the Two of Swords in reverse. Your person is going to get clarity. They will realize, wow, I've been indecisive for a very long time. And they're going to realize, okay, time to get clarity. Or, wow, I just got clarity. They will realize a lot of things in that clarity. And then I get the Nine of Wands, where your person is going to realize, and this is the only upright card, your person is going to realize, actually, wow, I am more wounded than I thought. Your person might realize and become very self-aware of what their trauma is. And I get with the Nine of Wands, your person also might be like, wow, I was so wounded. My heart was really like crushed. And then they might realize, actually, you know what? It was only a broken arm. So they might realize actually that they're healing from their trauma and that they weren't as devastated. I feel like they also might realize, you know what, actually? Trauma wounds can heal. Heartbreaks can heal. And I might not have to be as afraid of rejection as I was. I might not have to be as protected and defended as I was, because actually bonds can repair and connections can repair. So I feel like your person also might have that realization too. Now, beyond 3 months' time, glitz and glitter, you are in the spotlight. Your person is going to realize, damn, pile 3 is sexy. Wow, I really see them shining. Wow, they are really up in front and center. They're going to realize a lot of things about maybe what you post on social media or about what they see when they observe you in person. They are going to be like, pile 3 is glowing. And look at what I got. The Star. And that is a full circle moment. Your person is going to realize something very powerful, because this is the past and this is the farthest future. I feel like your person is going to realize something that sticks. And not only does it stick, but it alters their whole entire timeline and their whole entire behavior pattern. So that is fantastic. Your person is going to realize that there is hope between the two of you, and that maybe there's something that you do that's obvious and big, like a grand gesture or something that is very public or very obvious, that shows your person, we still have a chance. We still have hope here in this connection. And then with Lucky Star, it's time to take a chance. And your person is like realizing again, it's time to take a chance. They keep realizing perfect timing, time to take action. Your person keeps realizing, I need to act now. I need to do it now. I need to do it now. And it's like, if they miss the window, it comes around again. I need to do it now. Your person keeps getting these waves of impulsed energy. So that's very interesting. Alrighty. Now I am going to go to the next deck. All right. So I am going to layer these 3 decks onto each other. This is not interactive, but your final message will be after this. Also, I have an extended that I will be doing today where you can where I will be going deeper in regards to what your person is realizing, what their thoughts and feelings are about you, maybe future actions, all of that in the extended. So I will give you guys information at the end of the reading so you guys can access that if you guys would like to watch that. But in addition to this, I also want to give you guys a holiday present. It's obviously, this is on Christmas, but you don't have to be celebrating Christmas, of course, to watch this video. But I am so grateful that you guys have watched my videos all year and that you come back to this channel to, give me love and your sweetness, as well as, to get a hug from me, basically, metaphorically, and to listen to, your connection with your person. So as a holiday present from me to you, feel free to put in the comments one question about you and your person, and I will answer every single one of the comments. So this is basically just like a free reading I'm giving all of you guys. Whenever you watch this, this is timeless. Anytime you watch this video, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all of that. So feel free to write one question about between you and your person, and then write down your and their birthday. But don't do it with numbers. Don't be like 225, because I'm not going to know that. So you have to say like February, or like write the month out so that I know. Because sometimes if you're like 5/3/2025, then I'll be like, well, is this March 5th or is it May 3rd? So just write out the month for me, please. And I will answer your question with astrology, with tarot, with oracle, with whichever method I feel like best will answer your question most accurately. So, love you guys. All right. This is Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle, Stellar Energy Oracle, and the Hermits. Now, the reason why I just put them in 3 piles like this is just because I'm layering these categories and grouping them together. But all of these cards will pertain to you and your connection with your person. So what is your person realizing about you right now? Actually, you know what? Let's do it different. Past, present, future. All right. So I'm going to do this in regards to where I am sitting. Past, present, future. Even though for you it's probably past, present, future, but past, present, future. So what has your person realized in the past? Pure seduction, paralyzing fear, hoping, and I'm not doing reversals for oracles, hoping, sidetracked, I know you from somewhere, 6 of Cups, and if I asked you to stay, would you leave? All right. So your person was very, very much aware in the past of their fear of rejection, fear of abandonment. They were hurt before in their lives. They were afraid that maybe you would break their heart, or love would break their heart. So if I asked you to stay, would you leave? Your person was a little bit afraid, and they realized this. I am operating from fear right now. I don't want to hurt my heart. I don't want to take a chance necessarily, even though they realized they needed to. I know you from somewhere. 6 of Cups, getting back together, soulmate love. Your person, for some of you, you guys are in separation, and your person thought, should I get back together with pile 3? If I get back together with them, will we just break up again? Will they just leave me again? Will they hurt me again? And your person was very torn. They very much wanted to connect with you, and they very much were afraid to do that. I get with 4-6, I get 46 years old for some of you watching. I am getting April 6th or June 4th. For others of you, maybe 64 years old as well, maybe born 1964, or April month, June month, or the 4th of the month, or the 6th of the month. So there is this. Your person had a paralyzing fear towards you. They were very aware of just how anxious they were, how scared they were. But it's more than just anxious. It's paralyzing fear. They realized that their fear actually made them go into a fight, flight, or freeze mode, and they went into freeze. They went into maybe shutdown mode. Maybe they got numb. Maybe they withdrew or ghosted or blocked you. Maybe they just withdrew. It says, if I asked you to stay, would you leave? And that is a paralyzing fear. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm nervous about this. This was like a trauma wound that they've gone through in the past, and it was really traumatic. And it was amplified by this pure seduction card. Their attraction to you was heightening their anxiety. Or maybe they got fear from desire. Maybe, you know, a lot of people feel this way if they have like religious guilt or shame due to sex. That is very common in a lot of religions and spiritualities. Or it might be like they felt a paralyzing fear, like if I act on my lust, if I act on my feelings, my attraction, my desire, what will happen? Will this hurt me? Will this hurt us? Will I get rejected? If I merge completely with somebody, will they hurt me, abandon me, destroy my life, stuff like that? And I feel like they were really hoping to be able to connect with you. They realized that they had a lot of hope in this connection. Again, we got a lot of things with the stars. Hoping is very much like this. We see the dandelion that you make a wish on. I feel like in the past, your person realized like, but this is who I've wished for. This is who I've prayed for. This is who I've wanted so deeply. And so it says waiting, expecting, and manifesting. Your person might even be like, I was manifesting this person. This is what I was like taking action towards. And now I am petrified that I can have it. And your person realized that. I feel like they probably felt shame if they felt that fear. They probably felt shame from cowardice or guilt. And then I get sidetracked. Delays, distractions, and change. And then your person filled up their whole life and made their whole schedule extra busy so they could avoid this with you. And it says that they delayed things, they procrastinated, they were stalling, they were distracting themselves on purpose, they were sidetracked. I feel like they were trying to avoid all of that. They were trying to run from their fear. What they are currently realizing about you is just how much, how much they want to have a happy ending with you. There was an unexpected event that happened in their life. They had a tower moment. I get the unexpected event is like a chaotic kind of energy. It's a tower moment energy, feeling struck by lightning. They had like a light bulb moment, or they had an epiphany moment. They realized, they're realizing it right now. This isn't even the past. They're realizing it right this second. They're realizing it right now. Maybe even right as you're watching this video. And it seems like they realized, oh my God, I do want a happy ending with pile 3. It seems like they are in the process of realizing this in the present moment. They are listening to their inner voice. Their inner voice is telling them this as well. Maybe they are listening to their inner voice more now than they ever have. Maybe they are hearing it more. And I get pride, ego, arrogance, stubborn love. Your person might realize how stubborn they are in regards to love or in regards to the way they love. They might also realize again how they came from their ego. We got in the present moment the Sun card in reverse, feeling like upset and disappointed, feeling like, oh wow, I've been really selfish. Oh wow, I've really been in my ego here. And Leo energy again with the lion. So your person might have been realizing that they were very arrogant, or are realizing they see, you guys look, every time I get a card that is the same as your defining object, it's extra important. Look at the soulmate swans, the twin flame energy, the reflection in the water. This is so beautiful. It says charming, graceful, luxurious. This is you, pile 3. You're the swan. This is so beautiful. They see, oh my gosh, look at pile 3 gliding through life, looking so stunning, looking so beautiful. They are my pretty, pretty princess of swords. Haha. And then they are like, oh my gosh, they are so beautiful, pile 3. Everybody is going to want to sleep with them. I get you have so many options and sex with you. They see your beauty. They want to have sex with you. They realize other people are going to want that. They're like, everybody is going to desire pile 3, the gorgeous swan. They are not an ugly duckling. They are a prize. Wow. I absolutely maybe have been sleeping on and been paralyzed in regards to pile 3. I need to step it up because they will get snatched away from me. I'm getting 66 years old, 1966, or June 6th, or June. And again, I'm getting 3 cards, 666, which can be like, again, maybe they think sex is like the devil or like temptation. Devil card energy is all about feeling bound and tied up by your fears and your anxieties. So there is this. What they will realize about you in the future, first of all, they are going to see photos of you. I get this camera. They're going to see photos of you or photos you have taken. They are going to be remembering the past life connection or energy between the two of you, your past lives, or nostalgia for you, nostalgia for the relationship, for the connection. They might just be missing you. So there is this, and it says memories. They might actually see photos that are memories of you, or look at your pictures, or look at pictures they have of you or of your relationship. Past life nostalgia. You have had a connection with this person in the past. They might also look at pictures of the two of you together, reminisce, be nostalgic, and they will have realizations from these pictures. I also get, yes, because I'm getting epiphany. So they are going to have realizations and epiphanies from these pictures, from these photos. They might have past life memories, but that's super rare because most people don't. But they probably will feel a connection and a strong bond, a very strong pull. And it says realizations, understandings, and awakenings. They are going to have a lot of understanding about, and will have a lot of understanding in regards to you and about this connection. A lot of epiphanies from photos you post, from pictures they see, from reliving and looking at past photos of yours together. And I get hidden motives and illusions. They are going to realize that they were wearing a mask. They are going to realize that they have been not transparent and authentic and honest with you. And they are going to realize, and they might even realize, wow, there's a lot about pile 3 that's a secret that I don't know about what's going on in their life and in their head. I don't know what's going on. So they might be feeling like, I need an information gathering session to figure out more information. They might be like, who is this guy in the photo with pile 3? They might be like, who is that chick? They might be like, wow, I haven't really been transparent, open, and honest with my intentions. So there's going to be a lot of realizations here. This also says clouded, judgment, unbalanced, and skewed. They might also, for some of you, they might have realizations when they are feeling clouded, or let's say they smoke or they do drugs. They might feel like, I'm smoking too much. I've realized this. I have been, using substances to numb my paralyzing fears and anxieties and traumas. They might think, wow, you know what? I'm getting an epiphany while I am smoking up. It seems like there is this, but they're going to realize definitely that this connection is unbalanced, that they need to give more. So there is definitely this, and hidden motives, deception, secrets, and avoidance. They're also going to realize how they were avoiding the intensity of this connection. Also, they're going to realize, your person will realize that they've been waiting for you all along. They will realize, wow, I've been waiting for someone like 3 to come around, to come along into my life. They might also realize that you are waiting to hear from them, or waiting for you guys to progress this connection, that you're waiting on them, or also they might just really be waiting for you. And they might realize a lot in the waiting for you to show up. They might have a lot of epiphanies in regards to you in this connection while they're waiting for you to reply, while they are waiting for you to show up, while they are waiting for you to get online. They're going to have realizations there too. All right, now I'm going to go to your final message. All right, I have Chocolate Candy Kisses, Sugar Rush of Love, which I never use for the main piles of these readings, but today, happy holidays, I am going to give this gift to you. And I have Late Night Thoughts. Again, another oracle deck that I don't use frequently, but I will today. And then I have Twin Flames, Light Side, Shadow Side Messages. This will be interactive, and you'll pick your pile. So I have 3 piles, and I will do 2 Chocolate Candy Kisses oracles, 2 Light Side, Shadow Side Messages, and Late Night Thoughts. So this section is going to be, what have they realized about you late last night? All right, so for those of you who are drawn to this strawberry quartz pink, feel free to pick pile 1. For those of you who are drawn to amethyst, feel free to pick pile 2. And for pile 3, feel free to pick this Larimar crystal. All right, so feel free to pick pile 1, 2, and or 3 for your final message in regards to what did your person realize about you late last night. All right, so before we get to, feel free to pause the video if you need more time to decide which pile draws you in, and unpause the video whenever you're ready. Okay, guys. Well, first of all, I just want to thank you guys so much for all of your love and support on the channel. Thank you for your comments, watching this video, for your likes, shares, subscribes, hyping the video. All of that helps me out. If you've not subscribed yet, I invite you guys to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching my ads for 30 seconds while they play on silent in the background. That is a very easy way for you to support me. After 30 seconds, you can press skip. That returns back to this video and I get credit for that. As well as thank you guys for your donations to the channel. That also helps me out very much. It lets me buy beautiful swans, crystals, card decks, and everything to fuel back into the channel to help give you guys lots of love in regards to your person and your relationships and psychic readings. If you guys would like to donate, feel free to go to the description box and scroll down. My links for PayPal, Venmo, and Super Thanks button are in there. So thank you guys for giving back. And also, if you want a private reading, you guys can reach out to me in the description box. The link, fairyastrology.com, is my website. Feel free to reach out. And I'm happy to channel for you over the phone or video call all about your connection or anything you want. All right. So back to the reading. Your person, if you are strawberry quartz. I get that your person realized last night that you are an angel. I get spiritual guidance. They also might have heard spiritual guidance from their angels or gotten spiritual signs about you. So they realize you are an angel who gives, who is guiding people, giving your friends love and advice in your family and all that. And I get melting away. For some of you, they might have felt like, is pile 3 slipping through my fingers? Are they fading away? Am I losing them? For others, they might be like, oh, pile 3 is such an angel. Oh, that melts my heart. Oh, they're so wonderful. Oh, they've always been there for me. And I get shadow side. I don't trust easily. No kidding. Your person is like, I don't really trust easily. I have some trust issues. I know that pile 3 is an angel, and I still have a hard time trusting pile 3 with my heart, because you know what? Sometimes angels will still break your heart or break up with you if it's not the right match. And I'm just so fragile. And then I get light. It says, life would feel empty without you by my side. Your person also realized late last night that they would feel like a big hole is missing. A big hole in their life if you were missing from their life. And that if you were not with them, they would feel empty. They would feel like a huge big piece is missing. I'm sending you songs. Your person also might be sending you songs or posting songs for you to get some information about their psyche, what they're thinking and feeling and all of that. Or they might physically send you songs or write a song about you or play a song for you or go to a music event with you. And then I need to be intimate with you. Your person was feeling like, I want to pounce on pile 3. I just want to merge with them on every level. And I feel like your person is missing the emotional intimacy as well as the passionate intimacy. All right. For those of you who have picked this amethyst, what your person is realizing about you, total chaos and apprehensive. Oh my gosh, my heart goes out to your sweet person. Your person is realizing a lot in the tower moment that they are going through at this very second. Your person also might be a chaotic mess inside of themselves, their heart, and their body. They might be having huge realizations and epiphanies, and it's a lot for your person. Your person might be feeling very chaotic or acting very chaotic, or they might have realized late last night, I have been a chaotic mess. I need to fix myself. And I get apprehensive, where your person is realizing or realized late last night that they have been too tentative and too guarded and too afraid of this connection. They have been too hesitant to move forward with you. They have been very apprehensive, but that's only because they feel very dysregulated when they are around you or think about you a lot. I get light side. I feel safe confiding in you. Your person realized late last night that you are a very safe place, that they can open up to you a lot emotionally, and that they can open up about maybe their own inner world. But then they had a shadow side that says, I can't go against my family. So for some of you, their family is involved as a third party. Your person also might be feeling chaotic because they're so drawn to you. And they want to share with you and open up their heart and share with you their thoughts and feelings, but also realize they can't go against their kids. They can't go against their family. They can't go against, if some of them are married, they can't go against maybe their parents. They can't go against their childhood wounds or what they were instructed and have internalized as wounds from childhood. Your person says, will you wait for me? And we could have had it all. So your person realized late last night that you guys could have had the beautiful relationship that they have always wanted, and they wonder, will you ever wait for them to get their life together to be with you for real? Then I get this Larimar crystal. So if you guys are drawn to Larimar, your person late last night had a realization, an epiphany about you, where they are like, what if I compromise my life? I get that your person felt very loyal to you, and they might have promised you something. They might have made a vow to you. And I feel like your person might feel like, wow, I've really compromised my vows. I've compromised my loyalties. I feel like I should be more loyal to pile 3. So I feel like on one hand, your person is like a noble steed, you know, somebody with loyalty, integrity, and makes vows and promises they want to honor and uphold. On the other hand, your person might feel like, well, have I compromised that? Have I gone against my, integrity here? Have I actually? For others of you, your person late last night has thought, you know what, I need to make some compromises because I'm loyal to pile 3. I've made them promises. I need to compromise so I can make this work better. So there is this shadow side, shadow side. It says, I'm afraid to open up to anyone, and I contradict myself and give you mixed messages. Yes, your person across the board has trust issues and has had a lot of trauma. It seems like your person realized late last night that they are afraid to open up to anybody, including you at this point, and that they give you mixed messages, because on one hand they're very loyal to you and they promise you things and they have integrity and they show up for you, and on other hands they're very closed off. They're afraid to trust, they're afraid to open up. So there is this piece, and maybe they're going through a section of time in their life right now where they're like, I just can't let anybody in. I am afraid to put my heart out there. It's really tough. And then they contradict themselves. And then I get, the nights are so long. I feel like your person might have long, lonely nights. And I feel like they realize a lot when they're thinking by themselves late at night. And then I'm hoping to run into you. I feel like your person realizes that they wish they would just meet you or run into you organically. They would just kind of like think about you and you would be there. I feel like your person might be also realizing that they are scared to progress this, and they just hope it will just happen for them by like some divine miracle. There is that. All right, you guys, now I'm going to show you what I'm going to focus on in the extended. I know this has been a very long reading, but I figured, you know what? It's the holidays. You deserve love. All right, you guys, so I have 7 decks for you to really go in depth in the extended in regards to more about you and your person and this connection. So I have 3 decks that I have never used before on this channel, and that's very cool. I have What's the Tea? Very exciting. New decks, Love Connection and Love Vibes. Loving this for you guys. So I'm going to use all 3 decks in the extended, as well as more from their mysterious heart, more about what the truth is with the truth deck. I have messages from Divine Masculine, and I also have the Pink Divine Love Oracle. So I'm going to use all these decks and go into depth and see more about you and your person. So if you would like to join me in the extended this holiday, feel free to go to the description box and scroll down, and you guys can click on the link for pile 3. You guys are, of course, the Swan. So I will see you guys there. If you guys don't see me there, no worries. I'll see you guys next time in another reading, in the archives, in the comments, or in a private reading. See you guys later. Bye, guys.